and welcome to the final night for the 2024 Victorian Open Long Course Championships, incorporating the World Para Swimming World Series.
Hello everyone and welcome to the 2024 Victorian Open Long Course Champs. We are on our final night, night 3 on Kayo, Freebies and our Swimming Victoria YouTube channel. My name is Chelsea Ryan and I'm here with Tim Roberts. How you going, Tim?
Hey Chelsea, how you going?
Good, we've been here every finals night and now's our final session right here. Can't believe how quickly it's gone.
Yeah, it has gone fast. A big night of racing looking through here. Got a lot of events to get through tonight. Starting off with a bang with a mixed 4x50 medley relay.
Yeah, it's good to start with the relays, get the teams out. Lots of swimmers and coaches, support staff out on pool deck. And then we've got the butterfly to look forward to, both 100s. The 50 breast.
Yeah, should be good.
And then we'll finish.
Got a women's 200 free in there as well. That should be a good one to watch. And the men's 100 back, that looks like that'll be a good race as well later in tonight. Women's 2am and also a men's 50 free, that should be fast.
And then we'll finish with our relays once again.
Excited for the men and women's multi-class World Para Series 200 freestyle as well later in the program.
It's been great to have the World Para Series as part of our Vic Open Champs.
Yeah, it's been awesome, hasn't it? Had seen some good racing.
A lot more diversity to pool deck as well. We've had over 20 countries here at MSAC. As I think we've said, it's the 5th time that we've held it here in Melbourne as well. So it's the second comp of the season for the World Para Series. It started off in Aberdeen in Scotland, early Feb, and then after Melbourne, they'll be heading to Italy in March. So great to have them on the journey as everything is working up towards the Paris Olympics and Paralympics.
Yeah, exactly right.
We want to give a shout out to all our clubs as well. At the bottom of the screen, it's been running throughout our sessions. All our names: Traralgon, Surrey Park, Geelong Sharks, Shep.
Yeah, some big names in there. Big clubs, I should say, not names. Yeah.
Oh, big names at the big clubs.
Yeah.
And the small clubs. We've had a lot of regional clubs as well with some success too.
Definitely.
And so it's free entry here all weekend long. Check out the swimming. I know there's been a lot of family and friends come on down. A lot of kids as well, especially during the heats earlier in the mornings.
Yeah, if you've got your kids, bring them down tonight. Watch a couple of Olympians smash it out last session. Not every day you see some world-class athletes dominating in the Albert Park Arena.
And it is quite balmy here this evening as we get into our first race of our final sesh. It's the 200-meter medley relay.
Alrighty, now our final session is underway here. Looks like a good start there in lane 4 from UWA West Coast Swimming Club. So we haven't got a team in lane 3 for this first heat. Yeronga Park has pulled out. And so with our mixed
first
relay.
Event this evening is event 57, the mixed 4x50 metre medley relay. There will be 2 heats in this event. In lane 0, we have Ivanhoe Swim A team. In lane 1, Melton Swimming Club B team. In lane 2, Yeronga Park Swimming Club A team. In lane 4, UWA West Coast Swimming Club A team. Lane 5, Melton Swimming Club A team. In lane 6, Rackley Hibiscus B team. In lane 7, Ballarat Gold Swimming Club A team. In lane 8, Swimland Swim Club 18.
Alrighty, and moving into our butterfly leg now. Looks like Geelong over here in lane, swimland I should say. Looks like, I always get the swimland and Geelong caps mixed up. They always look quite similar in terms of that blue, but moving through now is Melton there in lane 5, and on that far side over there in lane 2 looks like Yeronga Park.
Yeah, gaining a bit of distance just there with our final swimmers off the blocks. It's going to be a bit of a battle there between Melton in lane 5 and UWA West Coast, lane 4. And it is UWA streaming ahead with their final swimmer, Lucas Wilson, powering on home.
Coming through here, West Coast will take out this first heat in a 1:56.1. Pretty much bang on their entry time.
And here we go with our second heat.
And in the water now is our final heat for the 4x50 mixed medley relay. And in lane 0 we have Rackley Hibiscus 18. In lane 1, Western Melbourne Propulsion 18. In lane 2, Surrey Park Swimming Club A. In lane 3, Caulfield Aquatics A. In lane 4, Nunawading Swimming Club A. In lane 5, Nunawading Swimming Club B. In lane 6, MLC Aquatic A. In lane 7, Surrey Park Swimming Club B team. In lane 8, MLC Aquatic B. And in lane 9, Western Melbourne Propulsion B.
Alrighty, so coming in now to the butterfly, it looks like lane 3, Caulfield leading through. I sort of mentioned yesterday they're like the GWS Giants, the new club on the block, new team around. They're forming a pretty strong club down there with the brand new pool, 50-metre indoor. And the Nunawading teams A and B are really starting to make up some ground though as we move into the freestyle.
Yeah, it is going to be a battle just here in those middle 3 lanes of Caulfield, Nunawading A and Nunawading B. And Caulfield just losing a bit of speed just there. They've popped their female swimmer in for the final. It's Nunawading A leading out in front. And they've got it 1:47. That is the gold.
Yeah, 1:47.00. They win it comfortably in the end.
So Nuttawading got the gold, MLC silver, and Caulfield with the bronze, and a nice high five between the A and B teams of Nuttawading, who got first and then fourth in the middle of the lanes there to finish it all off. So after our relays, we're going to be moving into our World Para Series, our first race of the evening for them. In event 58, we've got our 50-metre butterfly coming up first.
Yeah, so a bit of fit splash and dash for us, and 50 butterfly.
So Tim, in your day, how did your butterfly go?
Wasn't great at butterfly. But I guess for these guys, limiting their breathing, still keep that stroke long, but it's fast and powerful, quick snap into that next stroke.
Introducing the finalists for event 58, the men's 50-metre butterfly multi-class World Para Series event. In lane 1, Wei Sung To from Singapore. In lane 2, Darren Chan from Singapore. In lane 3, Alexander Tuckfield from Australia. In lane 4, Benjamin Hance from Australia. In lane 5, Alex Safi from Australia. In lane 6, Ka Chun Hui from Hong Kong. In lane 7, Lewis Bishop from Australia. And in lane 8, Connor Giaffreda from the United States of America.
And some big cheers from pool deck, especially for Connor at the end just there.
I would like to see a bit of support. Alrighty, 50 fly underway here. Great start there from Benjamin Hance. 24.91 is a pretty fast time, and we'll see how fast it goes. You can see here he hasn't taken a breath just yet. He's kept that head down the whole way.
And it looks like he's going to stay that way as well as he's coming in. It is all about the point score, but he did
24.94, there you go. 989 points. He's almost broken the world record there. So
that's huge.
11 points off that world record. That just shows how fast he went. So he has won that pretty easily if you look at the point score there. So that is a huge swim. Just another couple of milliseconds and he may have had a world record.
And then Wing Sung To from lane 1 from Singapore has got the silver. And then with 700 points, we've got Ka Chun Hui in lane 6 from Hong Kong has got the bronze.
Announcing the medal winners for event 57, the mixed 4x50 metre medley relay. In third place and winner of the bronze medal, Caulfield Aquatics, featuring Callum Halloran Laval, Daniel Cave, Yun Hui Kim and Giselle Davey. In second place and winner of the silver medal, MLC Aquatic, featuring James Luana, Charlie Millard, Isabella Osborne and Toby McComish. And in first place, winners of the gold medal in a time of 1 minute 47 seconds, Nuttawading Swimming Club, featuring Olivia Lafoe, Lachlan Chan, Isabella Boyd and Xander Coates. Introducing the finalists for event 59, the women's 50-metre butterfly multi-class for the World Para Series. In lane 1, Nicole Turner from Ireland. In lane 2, Ashley Van Ryswick from Australia. In lane 3, Montana Atkinson from Australia. In lane 4, Jasmine Greenwood from Australia. In lane 5, Emily Beecroft from Australia. In lane 6, Lily Fox Mason from New Zealand. In lane 7, Erin Knox from New Zealand. And in lane 8, Deirdre Brady from Ireland.
Bit of a long hold there, but we're underway here for event 59, the World Para Series 50 Butterfly, and looking very strong there in lane 4 is Jasmine Greenwood. Just pushing her also along there is Emily Beecroft. These two Australians are neck and neck here, coming down now, 15 metres to swim. And it's all about that point score, as we know, Chelsea. We'll see what the points is. Oh, so Greenwood. Oh, actually, no. Atkinson's actually in front right now, 724 points.
And at only 15 years of age
However,
as well.
it looks like Nicole Turner over there in lane 1 has actually taken that with 769 points.
So Nicole from Ireland getting the gold there.
Yeah, there you go.
And then not too far behind her, we had Montana Atkinson in the silver.
Announcing the medalists for event 58, the men's 50-metre butterfly for multi-class, part of the World Para Series. In third place, and winner of the bronze medal, Ka Chun Hui from Hong Kong. In second place, winner of the silver medal, Wei Sung To from Singapore. And in first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 24.94 seconds with 989 multi-class points, Benjamin Hance from Australia. Introducing the finalists for event 60, the men's 50-metre butterfly for multi-class Victorian Open event. In lane 0, Liam England from Nunawading. In lane 1, Dominic Hoggard from HOSC. In lane 2, Hamish Keenan from Western Melbourne Propulsion. In lane 3, Timothy Hodge for ACUB. In lane 4, Nicholas Layton from Caulfield Aquatics. In lane 5, William Martin from Nudgee College. In lane 6, Riley Blitz from Geelong Swimming Club. In lane 7, James Logan from Geelong Swimming Club. In lane 8, Kelvin Tran from Oasis Otters Swimming Club. And in lane 9, Bradley Doolan from Geelong Swimming Club.
And our men's open is underway for our multi-class 50-metre fly. And that is a cracking start by Nicholas Layton in lane 4, S15. He's from Caulfield Aquatics. Got a few classifications here. He's flanked by William Martin in 5, S10. And then on the other side above him, Timothy Hodge in 3, S9.
Let's see the quality of time there, 822 points. So Mr. Layton there, another strong swim. He actually had a really strong swim last night. I think it was in the 50 free as well. So I think he may have comfortably taken out that final there.
Beautifully done.
And WPS logo when you're ready.
Timothy Hodge with the silver. And then William Martin with the bronze.
Announcing the medalists for event 59, the women's 50-metre butterfly multi-class World Para Series event. In third place and winner of the bronze medal, Montana Atkinson from Australia. In second place and winner of the silver medal, Dearbell Brady from Ireland. And in first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 37.71 seconds with 769 multi-class points, Nicole Turner from Ireland. Introducing the finalists for event 61, the women's 50-metre butterfly multi-class Victorian Open event. In lane 2, Kira Warwick from Flyers. In lane 3, Jordan Berryman from UWSC. In lane 4, Yasmin Bella Yowns from Bankstown Sports. In lane 5, Grace Ryder from Ivanhoe Swim. In lane 6, Evie Lee from Geelong Swimming Club. And in lane 7, Charlotte Murphy from Aquagym Swim Club.
Now it's the women's turn. It's the open butterfly with our multi-class crew. Really good start there by Yasmin Bella Eunice, and she's been having a great meet this weekend. 18 years of old from Bankstown, S14.
Yeah. She won the 100 fly yesterday. I think she may have, from memory.
I think it's just an amazing opportunity to just have our World Para Series athletes in the pool, and then straight after we've got our opens here from Victoria.
And coming in there, so 712 points. It's a solid swim there from Eunice, but let's just see what these other girls go in terms of their point scoring. But it looks like at this point she's going to win this one pretty comfortably. And Murphy just coming down the wall now, so Charlotte Murphy's got about 5 metres to swim.
So from Aquagym, S6 classification, let's check out our points on the score.
Yeah, so Yasmin Bella Eunice does take it out there with 712.
Yeah, and then
it's a good swim.
In second, we've got Kira Warwick. And then in third, it was Jordan Berryman. So 3 medals right there, gold, silver, bronze.
Announcing the medalists for event 60, the men's 50-metre butterfly multi-class Vic Open event. In lane 3, in third place, and winner of the bronze medal, William Martin from Nudgee College Swimming. In second place, winner of the silver medal, Timothy Hodge from ACU Blacktown Swim Club. And in first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 25.1 seconds with 822 multi-class points, Nicholas Layton from Caulfield Aquatics. Introducing the finalists for event 62, the men. Introducing the fastest heat for the men's 1500 metre freestyle. In lane 0, Rowan Wine from Yarra Plenty Waves. In lane 1, Harry Hay from MLC Aquatic. In lane 2, Harvey Lark from Caulfield Aquatics. In lane 3, Braden Feynman from UWA West Coast Swimming. In lane 4, Johan Szymanski from Highlanders. In lane 5, Tommy Lane from Cheltenham Amateur Swimming Club. In lane 6, Tex Cross from Highlanders. In lane 7, Harry Manilopoulos from Marion. In lane 8, Joshua Carnes from Nunawading Swimming Club. And in lane 9, Jesse Phillips from Surrey Park Swimming Club.
Alrighty, Chelsea, so event 62 here, our men's 1500 metre freestyle. This is a timed final, so we had our other final, I should say, this morning.
And it's only just the first 50 metres at the moment, but Johan Szymanski in the lead. And Johan with the fastest time here, 15:23.53. As he powers on. We've got a bit of time in this race here, and we're fortunate enough we've got a pool deck interview, our first one of the evening. Kalia Marsh with Evie Lee.
Hey guys, I'm down here on deck with a very important athlete today, Evie Lee from Geelong Swimming Club. Now, why is today so important, Evie?
It's my 14th birthday today.
A huge happy birthday. Now, having the opportunity to race here at finals on your birthday, Evie is one of our multi-class athletes competing in our Victorian State Open Championships, and she's only just 14, so that's a pretty incredible achievement. Tell us a little about how you've gone this weekend.
I've gone pretty well. I've gone pretty much right on my PB all the time. I've got another PB, which I'm pretty happy with my swims.
Now, you've had a massive year so far, competing at state, age, country championships. How do you manage all this racing and continue backing up?
My coach is really great. I do a lot of distance and endurance work. That's my favourite thing to do. So I'm used to backing up at this point now.
Now, I do see you before races with your headphones on. Can you give us a little bit of behind the scenes? What's playing through those? What do you normally listen to?
I love Eminem. Eminem's my favourite artist. Yeah, I'm a bit superstitious about my headphones because back in May I jumped in with my headphones So now I'm a bit superstitious with them that I'll only do it in the marshalling room. But yeah, Eminem's my favourite artist, always has been.
And now my final question for you tonight, Evie. What are you going to be doing to celebrate your birthday?
Well, this was part of the celebration, but on Monday night I get the day off school, which is great, and I'll have my birthday party tomorrow with my family.
Well, congratulations on all your races so far. I know you have a couple more tonight. Good luck for those ones. How do you think you're going to go?
Hopefully I go well. I've got my favourite race, which is 200 free up, so I really hope I go well on that.
Well, best of luck to Evie. Thanks so much. Back to you guys.
Alrighty, happy birthday, Evie there. And we've got a Victorian legend alongside us here. We've got the great Wayne Laws. Wayne, do you also give us a bit of an introduction, who you are and where you coached, what you've done in the past?
Well, I coached, I was coaching for around 42 years.
Yep.
So I was formed Waterline Swimming Club. I was coaching there for about 38 years. And then sort of retired in 2016. And then sort of came out and sort of dragged back into coaching at Nutter, so to speak. So I was coaching director at Nutter Wadding.
The final of event 61, lane 3. Swimmer in lane 3 has been disqualified.
Yeah, so I ended up being coaching director at Nutter Wadding sort of in about 2017 and helping out initially, just doing mentoring, and then went on to being coaching director, and then from there went on to the high performance coach and was fortunate enough to coach the high performance group there and had 2 athletes in Tokyo, Brendan Smith and Matt Temple, but it was also the other 8 athletes that I had were a great bunch, and we had a great meet at Olympic trials.
Yes, that was the 2020, I guess 2021 Tokyo Olympic team.
Correct.
So how'd you go in terms of managing different strokes and events? Because obviously Matt and Brendan swim very different events.
Yep.
You had Brendo doing the 4 AM and Matt swimming the 100 fly and the 100 free, I guess. He dropped the 2 fly by this point, hadn't he?
Yeah, well, we'd really trained Matt from 200 downwards.
Down 100.
But he was, and Brendan obviously was a middle distance and distance type area.
Yeah.
But it's also just catering when you got 10 athletes, you've got to coach the athletes in front of you and what they need. So,
Yep.
But it's trying to be specific at that point. Trying to be as specific to each of their individual needs, and each athlete responds differently to different sort of stimulus. So you have to be sort of across that, but working with the athletes and getting them working and helping each other. We crossed over. Sometimes Brendan might go over to the sprinters and vice versa.
Yeah.
And it just worked out well. But it's it is different when you're coaching athletes in 400 IM, which I sort of classified as one of the toughest events you can swim. But again, you got Matt doing the 100 and the 100 free, but he was really his 200 fly was also right up there at that time.
He was very good at that too. Yeah. So in terms of like someone like Brendan who swims 4 AM, what sort of training blocks would you be doing with him? Just sort of go through what your goals were with him in training, or what you sort of specify in doing?
Well, Brandon, initially we just it depends on how far we were out. Like initially it was just, for me, it was getting them in general shape, because we obviously were dealing with COVID at that time.
Yeah.
So we had lots of other different challenges. But it was also, during initially, for the first sort of 6 months, I got him in really general shape.
Yep.
Aerobically, we were still doing speed. We did a lot of kick, and we were mixing. So I looked at Brendan, some of his weakest areas, like, in his strokes, and then try to improve those. But it's also, when you're doing medley, you've got to cover every stroke.
Yeah, you've got 4 strokes
and
to get
you've
through.
got to then factor that in over certain blocks. But the other factor is it's also the switching of each of the strokes you've got to manage.
Yeah.
So I love coaching medley, because I think it's a real challenge you as a coach to come up with those sorts of things and sets, and how you progressively go through that over a season, and making sure that you cover each of the strokes. So in some of the things, again, like I said, like it might have been for Brendan, it was sort of backstroke he was pretty good at, but then, for example, breaststroke, it wasn't as good, but we started getting that really strong. But one of the areas he wasn't really good at was freestyle kick.
Yeah.
So we
You need
changed
legs-
that. He
legs in that
needed
back
legs on the
end.
home, and if
Yeah.
you look what happened in Tokyo in the last 50,
He came
he
home pretty
came
strong.
home hard, and he had freestyle kick. So he wasn't doing that. He would avoid freestyle kick
Yeah.
like there's no tomorrow. But from that, he learnt to get better with it, and
Yep.
then adapted to that, and that really helped him in the end.
Yeah. I guess I've seen Brendan swim for a long time. He probably wasn't the best with the skills either early on. Did you guys really work hard on
Yeah.
improving his skills?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Brendo, you're always with Brendan. We're always giving feedback.
Yeah.
It wouldn't matter, and just doing things and being and just constantly reminding him about, okay, we need to do this and this and this and this, or for example, our term times. Like what I can share with you, for example, with all the turns were timed, and we had targets at Tokyo.
Yeah.
Right,
to
on
hit.
turn times to hit on each of the strokes and the transitions, and he'd hit every one of them bar one.
Yeah.
But in saying that, the American only beat him because of turns, so they were
Yeah.
even better again.
Yeah. So it
Just shows you
that next
you know,
level how good these guys can be.
skills, and that's what
Yeah.
you've got to be constantly at him. And he did a great job. But if I didn't work on them, he wouldn't have even got the medal.
Yeah.
Right. So
What about because I know with Matt, as in tempo, that is, he was always pretty strong in his underwaters, or is that something that just kept improving, or was he naturally quite good at that when he came to you?
look, I think he was always a good kicker, but that was one of the things we actually really went to town on.
Yeah.
Right, and he made that his own. It made it a weapon, and
Yeah.
you know, I think if you even look at the video or on YouTube of the Olympic trials in the 100 fly final,
Yeah.
you can see him coming off the wall
Just bang.
and how well he was at
How
that. Now,
powerful.
he was an amazing kicker, but again, that's something we worked on,
Yeah.
but he bought into that. I mean, I think going back 2 years or 3 years before that, he was at an event camp, and on the fly camp he was invited, and he picked up that he wasn't anywhere near the top guys.
Yep, he needed to improve.
And he had to improve. So then he started improvement. Then when I was there, we went, right, okay, we're going to set some really, really high standards,
Yeah.
and he can kick.
Yeah,
Let me
oh,
tell you.
definitely.
So he made that, and that really helped him get home.
Yeah, well, he's swimming really well at the moment too, Matt.
Yep.
You see he broke the Australian record again
Yep.
a couple of weeks ago. I think he
Yep.
went, 50.2? Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
So, what was the record? 50.3, I think it was before that.
50.4.
50.4, so he dropped a fair bit off it.
Yep.
And so, do you think he's got the ability to maybe push a 49 by the Olympics?
Oh, I don't have any doubt he's got that ability.
Yeah.
It's on the day, but I don't have any qualms about Matt. He's a great competitor. He just goes about his business.
Yeah. Very down-to-earth guy too, Matt. What you
Yep.
see is what you get.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We love talking footy and everything
Yeah, I
else.
talk footy.
with it.
I mainly just talk footy with him when I see
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
We never talk swimming. He's a mad Tiger supporter.
No, I know. That's a shame. But anyway,
Yeah, I know.
I'm
won't
trying to
hold
convert
that
him,
against
but
him.
yeah, won't
won't
hold it against him.
But I think, I guess if he gets down to that 49 region, he's a chance for a medal, maybe
Oh.
even perhaps a gold. So,
100%.
So he's in the ballpark.
You don't know. And it's not about so much to me. It's about racing on the day
Racing,
and getting your
yeah.
hand on the wall first. So.
And so in terms of what are you doing now with your swimming, are you still coaching anyone now? Are you sort of retiring, or are you still looking out for any big name, new young names coming through the program in Victoria?
Oh, look, I love the sport. I'm very passionate about the sport, but I'm just doing consultancy work. I'm helping out a few clubs and a few coaches and in overseas and things like that, and just
Yep.
doing some mentoring. So I did some lectures and ran a course in South Australia as well. But I just love the people that I know, or I was involved obviously in Swim Victoria and some of the pathways, a year ago and things like that, and just seeing the people and just really like to see them develop as great people.
Yep.
And swimming obviously, but and just seeing how they're going.
Yeah, well, I think it's we had a tough, couple of years there with COVID here in Victoria, but I feel like swimming in Victoria is starting to really build up again now. Sort of had a couple of years, we've had just a lot of our best athletes all left, but now
Yep.
you can see that next generation coming through now. Those younger guys are hitting that point now where they're starting to really make some national finals and
Yeah, I
push
think
for selection.
I think like you're correct in that, but I think you're only as strong as your base, and with the young ones coming through, if we nurture them right, we get them in a good space where we're developing them with that long-term goal and not trying to rush it and think about, okay, we want to be in 28, 24 or 28 or 32,
Yeah.
and work backwards from that. I think that we're really in a good place.
Yeah, definitely. And just a quick look at this race at the moment. Johan Szymanski here is setting a cracking pace, by the way. In his 1500, he is well out in front. So in terms of events or strokes, what was your favourite event or stroke to coach, if you could choose one?
Oh, look, I like coaching all strokes.
All strokes,
but,
yeah.
probably, obviously, and it's not just because of Brandon, I suppose. The 400 I am because you're coaching all strokes, right?
Yeah.
And you have to be on.
That
variety. But I love, coaching, flies, Bowen Goff and Matt, the 100 and 200 fly. I had, Zoe Deacon and Michaela Smith, doing the breaststroke. So, I had a variety of people, but it's, I really enjoy the challenge of getting that individual athlete to be the best version of themselves. Yeah. Best version.
Yeah, definitely. And do you miss it now that you've sort of dropped
absolutely.
back? Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. I miss the interaction.
Yeah, the interaction.
And the challenge of getting that person to be the best version. Or how can I make that person better? Yeah. Right? And how they respond. Because every athlete you coach responds differently.
Wayne, did you have a motto that you lived by or that you enforced into the athletes?
Look, I had several mottos over my journey. Probably one I had for 38 years was never surrender.
Never surrender. I like it.
And then, we had during the preparation to Tokyo, we had different sorts of things that I used to say. I have, a lot of people used to say I have a lot of sayings, but, I used to burn the boats and, sort of things like that. But, we always used to have at different phases. I had things like, we might go, everything we did in training was for a block, it might have been 4 weeks, was finish strong. Finish strong. Didn't matter what was in training, we had to finish strong. Yeah. Little things like that twigged it that everyone bought into. So having those sorts of little things enabled them to enjoy the challenge, because most athletes, obviously, you challenge them the right way, will step up to the plate. But yeah, I had numerous things that probably I can't tell too much on here. But
few bad words.
Not really. But we just my Wayneisms, as people used to say.
Wayneisms.
Yeah. To get the athletes and getting them up and getting them going and supporting each other.
I was going to say just quickly while we got onto our last lap. If you coached a 1500 metre athlete, how would you go about breaking down the race with them? Would it be 3 500s?
Yeah,
would you go in
very
that
good question,
sense?
actually. There's a lot of people, but personally, I used to do it 3 4s and 3 1s. 3
4s, 3 1s, yeah. So build each 400 and then build each 100, or
1500 to me was always the key mark. Was always between 1,000 and 1,200 metre mark. Okay, where people sort of faded or didn't put. It was
they lost a bit of that concentration.
Yeah, they were key where you had to work through it.
Yeah.
Right?
Fatigue sets in. You got that
and the mental game and doing that. So 15:36.
That's a good swim.
Yeah.
So just have a look at his entry time was 15:23. So he's got a little bit over that, but that's in reality not much off his time at all.
1500, depending if he's in hard training.
That's good.
Pretty solid swim in training.
How in a 1500 you'd be 1% off, and you go plus 30 seconds, but it's in reality it's half a second of 100.
Yeah, exactly. So because most people that are getting ready, for trials and things like that, should be most of them be still in hard work,
heavy training.
They may have had three or 4 days rest or come back a bit, but they're sort of still in pretty solid work. Yeah.
And so would you guys in this time of year be in really heavy training? Would you ever meet that you would try and target, that you'd sort of back them off a little bit before heading into a trial? So would you give them like one meet to sort of freshen them up a little bit, throw down something, let's see where they're at, and then put them back into hard training? Or would you go hard all the way through to trials?
Oh, no, I think you've got to get the athletes to feel like they're swimming fast at certain points. Now, you can rest them a little bit. That's not back, it might be 2 or 3 days. Because you want them to go in to try different things and have different strategies that you want to implement going in if you've got 4 races before a trial. So, but at the same token, in between that, they're just going as what really, it's really hard work. Yeah. But I also believe that, confidence is the center of the universe. So you want them to feel
good,
that they're still swimming near it, even though they're still in hard training. It doesn't mean they have to do necessarily PBs, but there is no rule that says you can't do a PB in hard training.
Yeah, it's true.
and there's no rule you can't even do a
Announcing-
PB in training. So
Wayneisms.
Announcing the medalists
Wayneism.
for event
So,
61,
but you know,
the
it's
women's
just,
50 metre
but it's giving them
multi-class
that taste. That, you know,
Victorian
you're
Open
starting
event.
each.
In third place, and winner of the bronze
That's
medal, Grace Ryder from Ivanhoe Swim. In second place, and winner of the silver medal, Kira Warwick from Flyers. And in first place, winner of the gold medal with a time of 32.37 seconds in 712 multi-class points, Yasmin Bella Youns from Blacktown Sports. Introducing the finalists for event 63, the men's 50 metre backstroke for multi-class World Para Series event. In lane 3, Kamil Otowski from Poland. In lane 4, Ka Chun Hui from Hong Kong. And in lane 5, Olivia Kryskowski from Poland.
Now back to our World Para Series. It's a 50 metre backstroke. And we are away. Just at the top of the screen, you can see in lane 3, we've got Kamil Otowski, 24 years old from Poland. He is S1. And then we've got Ka Jun Hu, who's leading the way at the moment on the far right of your screen, S14, 22 from Hong Kong. And then Oliver Krywaskowski, if I'm saying that correctly, 16 years old from Poland, giving him a run for his money. S10 classification in lane 5. So it is all about those points, as we keep on saying. So 754 it is to Ka Chun from Hong Kong. So he's leading the way at the moment for the gold medal. There is going to be 3 medals handed out, as we did have an athlete not participating in lane 6. So at the moment, we've got all eyes on Kamil. He's going to be reaching the flags, and S1 classification, absolutely inspiring. Look at him go. His time that he wants to be beating is 104.90. And he's just a little bit over that, but still 776 points. He is the one that is going to be getting gold up on that podium. Well done, Q. So Kamil in the gold, Ka Chun in the silver, and
Announcing
Oliver
the
is
medalists
the
for
bronze.
event 62, the men's 1500 metre freestyle. In third place and winner of the bronze medal, Tommy Lane from Cheltenham Amateur Swimming. In second place and winner of the silver medal, Tex Cross from Highlanders. And in first place and winner of the gold medal in a time of 15 minutes 36.47 seconds, Johan Zamalski from Highlanders.
So as you can see, some of our crowd have got the gear. Funky Trunks and Funkita. They're our sponsors.
Introducing the finalists for event 64, the women's 50-metre backstroke multi-class World Para Series event. In lane 1, Mackenzie Cohen from the United States of America. In lane 2, Ailey Davis from Australia. In lane 3, Madeline McTiernan from Australia. In lane 4, Royson Rian from Ireland. In lane 5, Jasmine Greenwood from Australia. In lane 6, Hannah Price from Australia. In lane 7, Erin Knox from New Zealand. And in lane 8, Yip Pin Zhu from Singapore.
And now it's time for the women. A bit more of a fuller pool here with almost all lanes with athletes in them. So S7 to S14, S13, S10 and S2 in lane 8 as well. So leading out the front, we've got Rosalind Nairan from Ireland, who's having a wonderful weekend, has taken out a number of medals. It's all about those points, so let's see. She's 833 points on the board for her time of 31.01. She's leading the charge at the moment in the points category. Following her, just below her, is Jasmine Greenwood, a 19-year-old Aussie. She's got 833 points, so we'll just see for Pin Zhu Yip, our 32-year-old from Singapore, here in the water. S2 in lane 8. She's coming in just under the flags now, giving it a red-hot go. It's all about that touch, that strong finish on the wall. Check her time and her points. 106.37, 716 points. So just having a look, she has come in with the bronze. So Rosalind, another medal under her belt. Jasmine with the silver, and then Pin Zhu with the bronze.
Announcing the medalists for event 63, the men's 50-metre backstroke multi-class World Para Series. In third place and winner of the bronze medal, Olivia Kryskowski from Poland. In second place and winner of the silver medal, Ka Chun Hui from Hong Kong. And in first place, winner of the gold medal, in a time of 1 minute 05.24 with 776 multi-class points, Kamil Otowski from Poland. Introducing the finalists for event 65, the men's 50-metre backstroke multi-class Victorian Open event. In lane 0, Bradley Doolan from Geelong Swimming Club. In lane 1, Guy Harrison from Heratonga Sun Devils. In lane 2, James Hayden from Club 37. In lane 4, James Logan from Geelong Swimming Club. In lane 4, Riley Blitz from Geelong Swimming Club. In lane 5, Hamish Keenan from West Melbourne Propulsion. In lane 6, Jack Bugler from Blenheim Swimming Club. In lane 7, Kelvin Tran from Oasis Otis Swimming Club. And lane 8, Cooper Harrington from Yarra Plenty Waves. And lane 9, Rawiri Tristram Brown from Denver Swimming Club.
And now it's our open turn with our men, our 50-metre backstroke for our multi-class crew. And looking Riley Blitz, S19, as we would expect, 18-year-olds from Geelong leading the way. Next to him, we've got Hamish Keenan, S9, in lane 5. But looking quite close across that middle there.
Yeah, it's pretty spread across, isn't it? Perfectly poised, this race. And we'll see now the point scoring, and let's see who comes out on top. At this point, it looks like Keenan might be just slightly in front.
Well, just a little bit of a shout out to Cooper Harrington, S14, 13 years old.
13.
Yarra Plenty Waves.
Yeah, wow.
He was in lane 8 who's finished, but
Young
yeah,
star
checking
on the
out those
way up.
points.
So it looks like Keenan's taken that one out there. Hamish Keenan takes it out from propulsion. Just 15 as well, so it's a great swim for him.
Announcing the medal winners for event 64, the women's 50-metre backstroke multi-class World Para Series event. In third place, winner of the bronze medal, Yip Pin Ju from Singapore. In second place, winner of the silver medal, Jasmine Greenwood from Australia. And in first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 31.01 seconds in 834 multi-class points, Roisin Ni Rian from Ireland. Introducing the swimmers for event 66, the women's 50-metre backstroke multi-class Vic Opens event. In lane 0, Madeline Fox from Ivanhoe Swim. In lane 1, Amber Stelling from Caulfield Aquatics. In lane 2, Sarah Howe from Ballarat Gold. In lane 3, Gemma Selick from Warringah Aquatic. In lane 4, Jenna Jones from USC Spartans. In lane 5, Lily Fox Mason from Warranui Swim Club. In lane 6, Grace Ryder from Ivanhoe Swim. In lane 7, Ruby Halliday from MLC Aquatic. In lane 8, Kira Warwick from Flyers. In lane 9, Molly Griffin from Essendon.
And it's the girls' turn. Now, in lane 2, Sarah Howe has had a fantastic weekend. She's S10, 18 years old from Ballarat. But leading out in front here at the moment is Jenna Jones, S12, 23 from US Spartans. And we've got a mix here. We've got S19 to S10, S8, S6, S7. We've kind of got them all in the mix here, Tim.
Yeah, it should be good. Coming into the wall now, let's see the time, and then we'll see that point score.
Yes, we've got Lily Fox Mason in 5. She's going to have a nice strong finish too, and Grace Ryder.
At this stage, looks like Jenna Jones has got 646, so she is leading us here with the point score. But let's just see what these other swimmers do as they come into the wall.
And yeah, Gemma Selleck, 529 up next. Yes.
Yeah, so it is Jenna Jones there with 646.
Yeah, Gemma Selleck with the silver. And then with the bronze, we have Lily Fox Mason. Well done.
Announcing the medal winners for event 65, the men's 50-metre backstroke multi-class Victorian Open event. In third place, winner of the bronze medal, Kelvin Tran from Oasis Otters Swimming Club. In second place, winner of the silver medal, Jack Bugler from Blenheim Swimming Club. In first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 33.92 seconds with 473 multi-class points, Hamish Keenan from Western Melbourne Propulsion. Introducing the swimmers for event 67, the women's 200-metre butterfly. In the A final, lane 0, Jordan Barnwell, Nunawading. In lane 1, Xiao Jin Huang from Tiger Sharks. In lane 2, Isabella King from Camberwell Grammar. In lane 3, Mia Yao from Cheltenham Amateur. In lane 4, Lucy Dring from Sunshine Coast Grammar. In lane 5, Isabella Osborne from MLC Aquatic. In lane 6, Emily White from Marion. In lane 7, Abby Harrington from Nunawading. In lane 8, Mia Mifsud for Essendon District Aquatic. And in lane 9, Courtney Mudge from Nunawading.
And that's a beautiful start here by Lucy Dring, 21 from Sunshine Coast Grammar. Good to have all our athletes down here. We've got them from 130 clubs.
Yeah.
From predominantly Victoria, but from around Australia. Visitors have been welcome, and she's off to a beautiful start here in this first 50.
So we'll see the turning times here. So Lucy turns in under that 30-second mark, which is a good first 50, an entry time of 2:14. So it'll be interesting whether she can get that down to sort of a 2:10 tonight.
Well, yeah, just below her, we've got Isabella Osborne in 5. We had a bit of a chat with her the other night. And then Emily White as well in 6.
So Mia Yo looking strong there, the 17-year-old in lane 3. And Emily White and Isabella Osborne as well in lanes 5 and 6, just staying with her at this point in this first 100.
And we're going to be heading down to pool deck with one of our friends from the USA from our World Para Series with Kayo.
Hey guys, I'm down here on deck with one of our athletes from the World Para Series over here from the United States of America. This is Haven Shepherd. She's been competing over the weekend. Now Haven, how has your experience been here in Melbourne?
It has been absolutely amazing. What I was telling you the other day, I have felt exactly like I've been at home. You guys have been so open, so welcoming, and it's just been a great experience.
Now, we had such an amazing conversation. I'm so thankful to have your time here tonight. Your main event was this morning, the 200 IM. How have your performances been across the weekend?
Performances have been exactly what I expected. Walking in here with my coach, I told him, I just want to swim through this meet as best as I can, swim through training, no taper, no nothing. And I performed a lot better than we guesstimated my times, but it's been an absolutely great journey. I mean, this pool's gorgeous. Have you not seen this pool? And so why wouldn't I have a good day swimming here? So yeah, swimming's just been great and having so much fun.
And then my final question, what is your most, the favorite thing about Melbourne and about Australia so far?
Obviously my favorite part of Melbourne is the people. You guys have been just so welcoming, so warming, and I was telling my parents back at home, I was like, I literally feel like I am at home. People have been so nice, so open to our culture, your guys' culture, and you have beautiful weather right now.
Well, thanks so much, Haven, and we look forward to having you back next time.
Thank you.
And that was a great effort there. Finishing off that race, Lucy Dring with the gold, Emily White with the
Announcing the
silver, and Mia
medalists
Yao with
for
bronze.
event 66, the women's 50-metre backstroke multiclass Victorian Open event. In third place, winner of the bronze medal, Lily Fox Mason from Warranui Swim Club. In second place and winner of the silver medal, Gemma Selleck from Warringah Aquatic. In first place and winner of the gold medal in a time of 34.73 seconds with 646 multiclass points, Jenna Jones from USC Spartans. Introducing the swimmers for event 68, the men's 100-metre butterfly. And the A final. In lane 0, Kia Ogilvie from Canada. In lane 1, Kosuke Tsukamoto from Japan. In lane 2, Alex Quach from SOPAC. In lane 3, Bowen Goff from Griffith University. In lane 4, Jack Carr from St Andrews. In lane 5, Ji-Hoon Kim from Korea. In lane 6, Cody Simpson from Griffith University. In lane 7, Zach Mayer from Carlisle Swimming Club team. In lane 8, Cameron Bladen from Tiger Sharks. And in lane 9, Callum Halloran Laval from Caulfield Aquatics.
And they're in the water. Our 100-metre butterfly is underway. A few internationals in the mix, Tim.
Yeah, it's a stacked field. You've got Jack Carr in the middle, Bowen Goff on the 2 fly, Cam Bladen close to us over here who won the 2 free, and he came second in the 100 free. So Cody looking pretty strong there in lane 6. I reckon he's going to lead through this first 50. And we're coming down the wall now. Let's see the touch. So it is Cody out nice and strong at a 24.39, followed by Kozuki Tsukamoto from Japan there in lane 1.
Yeah, he's just dropped a little bit there. It is about that turn and that power to finish. Be watching Jack Carr as he's chasing as well.
Yeah, so Jack's trying to reel Cody in here with 10 metres to swim. I think Cody's going to take this out. This is going to be a really strong swim from him. Coming down the wall now. Let's see the time. It's going to be a fast time. 52.0. That is a great swim from Cody. 52.0. So he summed that so well out. 24.3. He was out nice and fast. He'll be happy with that.
So happy with his time. He's got another medal just here. And then Kasuku from Japan in the silver. And then Ji-Hoon Kim has got the bronze. Ji-Hoon Kim from Korea. Good to have that international competition in the pool. And we have our B final for our 100-metre fly. It's a good start across the middle of the pool, and also a shout out to Nicholas Leighton in 1. But taking over lanes 3, 4, 5 at this stage. Although Nick Leighton still in the mix. Yep, he's hit the halfway mark, 25.75. Morgan Bishop was behind him, looking nice and strong in lane 5, the C-bomb lead from Sopak. The big whistles from the crowd happening, as this is the time they need to lift. 56.09 is the fastest time in the heat they're chasing.
Interesting to see C-bomb Lee in a B final like that. Normally he's in the A finals.
Well, he's won it.
55.4. He's not traditionally a butterflyer, but shows he's so versatile being an IM swimmer.
Announcing the medalists for event 67, the women's 200-metre butterfly. In third place, winner of the bronze medal, Mia Yao, representing Cheltenham Amateur Swimming. In second place, winner of the silver medal, Emily White from Marion. In first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 2 minutes 13.33 seconds, Lucy Dring from Sunshine Coast Grammar. Introducing the finalists for event 69, the women's 50-metre breaststroke. For swimmers from the A final, in lane 0, Amity Lansbury from DVE Aquatic. In lane 1, Stephanie O'Donnell from Yarra Plenty Waves. In lane 2, Madeline Horvath from Nunawading. In lane 3, Maika Vrij from Surrey Park. In lane 4, Lily Koch from Nunawading. In lane 5, Charlie Millard from MLC Aquatic. In lane 6, Cassie Byrne from Brackley Hibiscus. In lane 7, Riddell Smith from Nunawading. In lane 8, Taya Odell from Nunawading. In lane 9, Farida Tahar from Surrey Park.
And 50-metre breaststroke underway for our women's here. And good swimming, good start there from Lily Koch, Charlie Millard. Micah Fry there as well, the Flying Dutchwoman. She might be slightly in front now. Closer to us over here, the younger Smith. Riddell Smith looking quite strong in lane 7.
Yeah, it is super close. I'm super excited to see the end of this race as they're coming into the wall. Yeah, Micah Fry looking well. Lily Koch. It's going to come down to these two.
Oh, the Flying Dutchwoman. Oh, no, it's Lily Koch by 0.003 there, 32.61.
Wow.
Followed by 32.64.
That is good stuff. She has bagged the gold. Nice work, Lily. Micah with the silver, and then Madeline Horvath from Nunawading with the bronze. That was an exciting race.
Alrighty, so our B finals underway here. Pretty even across the field. Looks like a good start there, though, in lane 2. Amelie Vulic.
And so, Tim, what's the difference between the 50-metre stroke style and the 200 metres?
Yeah, well, that stroke, you can see that these guys do an earlier kick, and it's less of a glide, so it's that sort of faster snap. So fast snap kick, straight into that next stroke, but you still try and keep it fast and long. And so coming down the wall now, looks like it's going to be Skylar Hay. And he's 34.4. She takes it out. In second place there is Amelie Vulic.
Announcing the medal winners for event 68, the men's 100 metre butterfly. In third place, winner of the bronze medal, Ji-Hyun Kim from Korea. In second place, winner of the silver medal, Kosuke Tsukamoto from Japan. And in first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 52.02 seconds, Cody Simpson from Griffith University. Introducing the finalists for event 70, the men's 200 metre breaststroke. For the A final, in lane 0, Jack Gurry from Nunawading. In lane 1, Nicholas Stupas from Caulfield Aquatics. In lane 2, Haig Buckingham from SOPAC. In lane 3, Josh Gilbert from Club 37. In lane 4, Matthew Wilson from SOPAC. In lane 5, Joshua Yong from UWA West Coast. In lane 6, Daniel Cave from Caulfield Aquatics. In lane 7, Adam Selwood from Western Melbourne Propulsion. Lane 8, Cameron Jordan from Bendigo East Swimming Club. And in lane 9, Fiacra Murphy Bartlett from Brackley Hibiscus.
Alrighty, so our 200 breaststroke final underway here. And a familiar name there in lane 4, our fastest qualifier this morning, a former world record holder, Matt Wilson. Went to the 2016 Olympics.
Yeah, we've loved having all of our Olympians in our pool this weekend here at MSAC.
Sorry, she was at 2021 Olympics, I think I should say. Sorry about that. And so Josh Young as well there alongside him, pushing him along. We've got Josh Gilbert, I believe, from New Zealand there in lane 3. And look at that speed at the first 50, out at 29.44 at the 50.
I'll be watching Haig Buckingham as well in lane 2.
Yeah, he's taking it right up to him here in this first 75, and I like that. He's giving himself every opportunity. And also in this race, you've got Daniel Cave, a former Australian national champion in the 100 breaststrokes. He's back training fairly heavily now there down at Caulfield. And also Adam Selwood in lane 7 competed at the Australian University, at the World University Games, I believe, last year. So some quality in this field, and expect Adam Selwood over here in lane 7 to push through in this second 100.
And then here's that difference. We're very lucky. We just had a 50 with the breaststroke, and now we've got that 200 to compare those strokes to.
So you can see like these guys are a bit longer on the glide. They're sort of using those arms. They finish the arms, then they bring the legs in. So Buckingham over there in lane 2, he's still right up there with them. He's pushing through. He's swimming really well. Can he hang on to that last 50? And Matt Wilson's just extending his lead a little bit further here. So Josh Young probably sitting in second place now. Looking at Josh Gilbert starting to really move through this last 50 as well. He's finishing strong. he may actually get Buckingham on the wall here to get that third position.
Yeah, he's really picking up that pace there on all the strokes. Trying to gain that ground, and he's doing so, but I don't think the pool's going to be long enough for him.
He's really caught up to him here this last 15 metres. So Wilson 2:11, followed by 2:11.9 there. And there you go, Josh Gilbert does get third in a 2:14.
This is our B final of our 200-metre breaststroke. Beautiful long start with the underwaters by Felix Dressel de Brun, lane 4, 17 years old, from Melbourne Swimming Club. He's got a beautiful, nice long stroke, spending a decent time underwater. And in sync, our lane 0, 1, 2, 3 at this stage. Beautiful to watch as we come to the first turn after the 50.
Yeah, what a strong first 50 there from Felix Dressel de Bruyne, 32.0. Jacob Nemo had a good 100 breaststroke last night too, from memory. So you can see in this B final here, Chelsea, a few younger swimmers in it. Thomas Sutherland, just 16. Felix, who's leading, is 17. Harry Heath, who's 15.
Yeah, it's good to see. There's nothing that can really replace competition experience.
Yeah. I think for these guys, good practice. They go from racing their age groupers up against the big guys, which is great.
What a beautiful shot we have overhead. Looking at the turns and that first kick out.
So you see how long he is on each stroke still. Still getting a lot of distance per stroke, which is great. Keeping his efficiency, staying nice and high in the water. But these boys are just starting to catch him a little bit on the other side there. Fletcher Luscombe and Sam Matheson, they're just starting to pull up alongside him now.
Yeah, and also in lane 7, we've got Nicholas Liu doing well, 19 years of age. And then up above as well, not letting go, is, Jacob Nimmo in that lane 2. And the final 50, we're in it now.
So these boys are catching him here in this last 50, but not sure they're going to have enough room to reel him in here. So Sam Matheson's putting in a strong performance here in this last 50. But also on that far side of there, Jacob Nemo and Fletcher Luscombe having a good battle for second. And even over the far side, even further there, Thomas Sutherland as well. He's having a strong last 50. So come down the wall. 2:21.
Announcing the medalists for event 69, the women's 50-metre breaststroke. In third place and winner of the bronze medal, Madeline Horvath from Nunawading. In second place and winner of the silver medal, Micah Vriege from Surrey Park. And in first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 32.61 seconds, Lily Koch from Nunawading. Introducing the finalists for event 71, the women's 200 metre freestyle. A final from lane 0, Jessie Welsh from Club 37. In lane 1, Abby Kearney from Nunawading. In lane 2, Emily White from Marion. In lane 3, Isabella Boyd from Nunawading. In lane 4, Lani Pallister from Griffith University. In lane 5, Tamsin Cook from Western Melbourne Propulsion. In lane 6, Giselle Davey from Caulfield Aquatics. In lane 7, Lucy Dring from Sunshine Coast Grammar. And in lane 8, Lauren Maguire from St Andrews. Lane 9, Madison Cooper from Melbourne Swimming.
And our women's 200 metre freestyle, Lani Pallister is the one to beat. 2:01.43 is her heat time. She's in lane 4.
I was going to say quickly, she was out in a 1:59 at the 400, so we'll see how fast she can go here.
And we're down on pool deck with Kalia. She's got Matthew Wilson, who's just come out of the winning gold of the 200 metre breaststroke.
As I've got with me on deck, Matthew Wilson, Australian Olympian, on the road to Paris this year. This is kind of the first major comp that we've done of the season, and you've just won our state title for the 200 metre breaststroke. How did that race feel tonight, and where are you feeling in your training at the moment?
Yeah, look, that race was good for about 150 metres, and then it was 50 metres of hurt, that's for sure. Look, I'm tracking well, fitter than I've been for the last probably 5 years, lighter than I've been for the last 5 years, so look, we're on the right track.
Absolutely. Now, what goes into the preparation for an Olympic trials? How many meets do you have coming up? What's next on the program for you?
Yeah, so essentially we've got probably one meet a month leading into trials. It'll be good to get that race practice in, really execute those race plans. Obviously I've got a little bit of work to do there with my last 50, so get back into training and yeah, use those meets as kind of some race practice.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time tonight, and well done on your race. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for the chat, Matt. And Lani Pallister storming on home. She's got 25 metres to go.
Yeah, so Lani's looking very strong here. She was, I think, 1:59 at the 200 mark last night in her 400. And you can see her powering away here. A bit of a headwind into it as well now. And she's coming down. She's going to win this by about 10 metres here. Let's see the time. Does she go 1:56? There you go, 1:56.6. That's a very fast time. In second place here, Isabella Boyd at 2:01. And in third there, Lucy Dring.
And that was quick. Lani Pallister showing us how it's done. Isabella Boyd in the silver and Lucy Dring backing it up there. She had only just got gold in the 200 metre fly earlier this evening. So well done to all our girls. Our B final coming up. Oh, apologies. We're back in the butterfly. I take that back. We're back in the B final. Mixing it on up here. Our B final ready to go in seconds. In the water, beautiful underwaters there by lanes 4, Eva Allen, and 5, Arabella Tomlinson. Now, Arabella only 14 years of age from Melbourne Swimming Club. Awesome to see. She's keeping a hold on her at the moment. Eva Allen leading nice and strong out the middle of the pack. And she's 50 down with 28.78. Just below her, Arabella holding it to her, and above her we've got Alicia Clark from Nuttawading, who's 15 years old. So Eva, 18, from Club 37, is flanked by younger teenagers either side of her.
You can just see now Alicia Clark just starting to pull up alongside her, and closer to us will be Arabella and Rebecca also just starting to move in on our leader here at the 100-metre mark. So they turn here into 100 and 101s either side. Okay, this is a pretty tight field so far. We've got a bunch of about 5 swimmers all pretty tightly contesting, but Alicia Clark might be just starting to edge herself in front.
Yeah, she's looking nice and composed executing her stroke there. She's looking towards the competition that she's got in Eva in the next lane over in 4.
Yeah, over closer to us, Rebecca Ramoldi having a very good third 50 there, and she's going to turn in third position. So Eva hanging on to that lead just, but watch out for Arabella Tomlinson. She came off that wall really strong.
And you can see now they've really brought their legs into the whitewash coming out behind them. The crowd is screaming out, go!
Crowd getting into it here. So this is going to be a good last 25. I think Alicia Clark is pulled up right alongside her. They're going to go stroke for stroke into the wall. All about the touch now. I think Rebecca Rinaldi might take it out. She does, 2:06.7. There you go.
That was very impressive. It was a great chase. The crowd loving that one as well.
Announcing the medalists for event 70, the men's 200-metre breaststroke. In third place and winner of the bronze medal, Josh Gilbert from Club 37. In second place and winner of the silver medal, Joshua Yong from UWA West Coast. And in first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 2 minutes 11.31 seconds, Matthew Wilson from SOPAC. Introducing the finalists for event 72, the men's 200-metre individual medley for multi-class World Para Series. In lane 1, Callum Simpson from Australia. In lane 2, Hon Yin Wong from Hong Kong. In lane 3, Asher Smith-Franklin from New Zealand. In lane 4, Timothy Hodge from Australia. In lane 5, Liam Schluter from Australia. In lane 6, Cole Pearce from Australia. In lane 7, Alan Ogorzalek from Poland. And in lane 8, Huan Jianquan from China.
And back to our World Para Series. It's the guys, it's the 200-metre IM. And that's a beautiful start there. Lane 3, Asher Smith-Franklin. And he's just been caught up on now, looking at the bottom of your screen. In lane 6, we've got Cole Pearce.
Yeah, Cole's a very...
And before we get back to our race, we've got a quick interview on pool deck with Lani Pallister.
Hey guys, I'm down here on deck with Lani Pallister, the winner of our 200-metre freestyle, a time of 1:56. That is absolutely flying in our pool here at MSAC. You've had some great success down in Melbourne before. Why do you think that is?
I honestly think it's because I just enjoy coming down here and I enjoy the environment. You know, I've been to Code Black a couple of times at the South Melbourne markets and obviously Agatha Patisserie and different things. So I feel like every time I come down, it ends up being more of a holiday than it does being like purely swimming, which I think for headspace and racing mentally is just like the best thing ever. So I feel like coming down here is just really teaching me that like if you're happy, you can race well. And yeah, really stoked with the times I've posted.
That's such a great message. Now, one of the things I've noticed, every swimmer from Griffith that I've spoken to, as soon as they come over to me, they're like, I just have to speak to Bowley. So your coach is obviously a massive part of your regime. How important are those conversations after races?
Yeah, absolutely. And we have Janelle as well, who's my mum. So she's normally in the warm-up pool warming us all up while Bowley's out here watching and analysing. But I think more just getting kind of instant feedback while the race is still fresh in our minds. So we can kind of relay what we thought about it, what he thought about it, and take away like the really critical points on it. We've been back in training for 8 weeks, so I think there's around 15 left until trials. But no, our whole squad's raced so well, and it's just really incredible to set up those times now going into the Olympic season.
Yeah, you've done such an amazing job. But does it have anything to do with the amazing bling that is on your fingertip?
It's the one thing that I do every single time I race, that I have my nails done, and I also put heaps of mascara on. So like I have some sort of makeup, you know, my eyebrows are missing and all of that, but as long as my nails and mascara is there, then I'm a happy gal.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Lani. Enjoy the rest of your time down here in Melbourne. We look forward to watching you race in the future.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, guys.
And just the end of our race, Timothy Hodge up to 1,000 points at 946. Well done. We've got our final swimmer in the water to confirm, but it's looking like Tim at the moment. And then a great swim as well by Liam Schulter. And confirming. Oh, sorry, we do have another swimmer in the water. 2 swimmers to finish. But yes, Tim Hodge looking very strong there with his points, 946. Liam Schulter, 869. And then it will be 771 points by Alan Olzalak from Poland. Gold, silver, bronze.
Announcing the medalists for event 71, the women's 200 metre freestyle. In third place and winner of the bronze medal, Lucy Dring from Sunshine Coast Grammar. In second place and winner of the silver medal, Isabella Boyd from Nunawading. And in first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 1 minute 56.63 seconds, Lani Pallister from Griffith University. Introducing the finalists for event 73, the men's 200 metre individual medley multiclass for Victorian Open event. In lane 0, Bradley Doolan from Geelong Swimming. In lane 1, James Logan from Geelong Swimming. In lane 2, Andrew Din from Oasis Otters. In lane 3, Beau Matthews from Southern Sydney Swim. In lane 4, Akito Minai from Japan. In lane 5, Riley Blitz from Geelong Swimming. In lane 6, Hamish Keenan from Western Melbourne Propulsion. In lane 7, Kelvin Tran from Oasis Otters. In lane 8, Cooper Harrington from Yarra Plenty Waves. And in lane 9, Rawiri Tristram Brown from Dennevirk Swimming.
A nice start there by Akito Minai, SM10 from Japan. He's 18 years old. And we've got a variety of classifications, which is really good to see, from Bradley Doolan up the top in lane 0, SM18, all the way down to Rawiri Tristan Brown from SM6.
That's out nice and fast there. Bit of wind there too, Charles. A bit of headwind now.
Yeah, programs
for
flying.
Melbourne weather for you. That might be the cool change coming through.
Yeah, we weren't meant to have a top of in the 30s today. So we've now moved on to the backstroke of leg for most of our swimmers.
So looking very strong right there in that middle lane in this backstroke. So this morning went 2:22. Some interesting how fast he goes tonight, whether he's got a lot of time to drop. But at the 100 mark, out to 103. Out very fast. Followed alongside him there on lane 3 there, Bo Matthews.
Yeah, Bo doing a fantastic job with his tempo. Now into breaststroke. And then we've got Riley Blitz in lane 5 as well. The next in line, followed by 7, Calvin Tran. And Akito hitting the wall at 2:19.03. Shaving off 3 seconds off his time. We've then got Bo Matthews in 3. 2:24.89. Also taking about 5 seconds off his time. So we'll come down to those points as we've mentioned. So Akito in front at the moment, 738 points. Followed by Bo, 652. And then at this stage, Calvin Tran, SM14, 24 years of age from Oasis Otis. Oh, he's sitting on 492, but really should be looking at the one above. Hamish Keenan in 3rd position at the moment. Depending on our points for our final swimmers coming in. And it is Akito with the gold. Then Bo in the silver and Hamish with the bronze. And we've got Rawiri still in the water just here in lane 10, lane 9. SM6 from Danvekri Swimming Club from New Zealand, as you can see on his cap. Doing a stellar job. But our technical official following down the pool. I want to thank our technical officials doing an amazing job over our Vic Open champs. And everyone watching on intently, it's so good to get around our multi-class swimmers. Beautifully done. 245 points, so it still stands with the medals. It's Akito with the gold, Bo with the silver, and Hamish with the bronze.
Announcing the medalists for event 72, the men's 200-metre individual medley multi-class World Para Series event. In 3rd place and winner of the bronze medal, Asher Smith-Franklin from New Zealand. In 2nd place and winner of the silver medal, Liam Schluter from Australia. In 1st place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 2 minutes 14.55 seconds with 946 multi-class points, Timothy Hodge from Australia. Presenting our finalists for event 76, the men's 150 metre individual medley multi-class World Para Series event. In lane 4, Ahmed Kelly from Australia, and in lane 5, Grant Patterson from Australia.
Alrighty, Chelsea. So our event 76, the men's 150 metre IM World Para Series underway here. We've got two very familiar names in this one.
We do. Very lovable people on our Paralympic team for Australia. We've got Ahmed Kelly in 4, and we've got Grant Scooter Patterson in 5, both SM3.
Yeah, we got Ahmed on actually last year for a chat, which was awesome to hear some insight into his career and his sort of goals going forward. He's been around for a while now. Both of them have been around for a while, actually, competing and smashing it.
Well,
So-
yeah, Scooter's 34, Ahmed's 32.
Not young in swimming.
Yeah, I mean, they've got so
Pretty
much
old.
experience
Not saying
behind
they're
them.
old, but is it like
Experience.
Experience.
They are
Yeah,
experienced. They've got
experience is the
so
word.
much behind them. And yeah, we were talking about the World Para Series another time with Ahmed, and how much he loves the competition.
these two are neck and neck at the moment. So on their entry times, just 2 seconds separate them. So be interesting who comes out on top. Ahmed does have the faster entry time.
Well, yeah, they are under the bright lights here, and being in the lanes next to each other, they'll be able to see each other in their peripheral vision as well. But just so inspirational. I love watching our World Para Series athletes, and as we said, these are a couple of our favourite.
Yeah, both been around for a long time, as we said, and lots of experience. And maybe we'll try and get Ahmed on later on, or he might have a chat with Kayo later on, potentially. We'll find out.
Yeah, if any of our athletes are listening, or their family and friends from back home, if you want to come and have a chat with us, with Carly or on pool deck, do come and visit, or even, next time at the next meet.
Yeah.
We'd love to always have a chat to our swimmers and really bring, them to life as well with their
Used to be roaming-
stories.
used to have the football roaming Brian, but now it's roaming Kalia.
It is, and it's
Instead
Ahmed
of roaming,
in
no, I
front.
think of a different word instead of roaming. I think of
Roving.
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 No, roaming. No. Cool Kalia. All right.
Cool Kalia.
Cool Kalia.
That's the brand. I've got Nelly Tully and
Nelly
Cool
Tully,
Kalia.
yeah.
And Ahmed really streaming ahead just here in this final 50. He had a fantastic turn. As we said, both SM3s, they're versing each other directly.
Alrighty, so Ahmed's built up a bit of a lead now.
And a beautiful glide.
Yeah, he's get some distance there. So he's got about 15 metres to swim. Just coming in here, he's on track, I reckon, for his time.
And it's about finishing strong,
I
as
think
Wayne Lane said.
I think he's going to smash his entry time here of 3:10. He's going to go well under that here. This could be a sort of a 3:04. 3:05. So he's dropped 5 seconds. So big swim there from Ahmed. And Grant's just dropped, just right on his time, in fact. So 3:12. So good swim from both those boys there.
Announcing the medal winners for event 73, the men's 200 metre individual medley multi-class Victorian Open event. In third place, and winner of the bronze medal, Hamish Keenan from Western Melbourne Propulsion. In second place, winner of the silver medal, Beau Matthews from Southern Sydney Swim Team. And in first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 2 minutes 19.03 seconds with 738 multi-class points, Akito Minai from Japan. Introducing the finalists for event 78, the women's 200 metre individual medley multi-class World Para Series event. In lane 1, Gabriella Smith from New Zealand. In lane 2, Ellen Keane from Ireland. In lane 3, Olivia Jablonska from Poland. In lane 4, Roysen Ni Rian from Ireland. In lane 5, Jasmine Greenwood from Australia. In lane 6, Anastasia Dimitriev from Spain. In lane 7, Lakeisha Patterson from Australia. In lane 8, Nicole Turner from Ireland.
Now it's the 200 IM for the World Para Series for our women. And in lane 4, a great start. She's having a great meet here at the World Para Series in Melbourne. Rosalind Nairan, 18 from Ireland.
She has had a really good meet so far. That she won the 100 free and the 100 backstroke from memory.
Yeah, and then she took out just this evening. It's getting darker here at MSAC. The 50 metre backstroke.
Yeah.
She also took out. So she'll be going home with a collection of medals.
Yeah. Add to the bling.
Add to all the bling. The bling from the nails, as Lani Pallister was talking about. We've got blings with the earrings from Kayla McEwen.
And now bling with the medals.
Bling with all our shiny medals. But be watching also Jasmine Greenwood in lane 5, SM10. And then on the other side, Olivia Jablonska, SM10 as well. So they're directly competing against each other, lane 3 and lanes 5. And Gabriella Smith is also S10 in lane 1.
And so Rosalind's out nice and fast there, out in a 109.8 at the 100 metre mark.
Will really come down to those points once again. So, hard to talk to across the field. So Rosalind SM13, and then we've got a few SM9s. So Alan Keane in lane 2, Anastasia Dimitriev, if I'm saying that correct, from Spain. Shout out to her. I think we've done that a couple of times. She's only 15 years old and in the World Para Series.
Yeah.
That's something
amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Already on the World Para Series at just 15. Look at the competitors around her, 2, 3, even up to 6, 7, 8 years, 9 years older. So
she's one to be watched then. And Lakeisha Patterson, SM9 as well, from Oz in lane 7. And then Nicole Turner in lane 6. And Nicole Turner's also had a good few days. So bottom of the screen, she's just going off to the left. She's, racing her own race as an SM6 in her lane, in lane 8. So we will watch to that final point score.
Yeah, it's all about that point score, and we'll see here as we come down. So 820, it's a solid swim again. She's so consistent.
Yeah,
always at that 800 metre mark, 800 point mark, I should say.
She just hit her time of what she had already swam as well.
So she's still in front at this point in terms of points, and she does take it out again. So, sorry, we have another swimmer coming down now.
Yeah, that's what we've got to watch is Nicole coming on in lane 8. So Rosalind, sitting at 820 points. And then who's up next? We've got Olivia Jalbowska from Poland on 796. But incoming from Ireland, Nicole, 21 years of age.
Coming into the wall now. Let's see the time, and then let's see the point score. 711. So you can see that final pretty consistent. 700 to, or 600 high to 800 points. So very fast final.
She's done well, but not well enough just to get that gold medal. It is Rosalind once again. And then we've got Olivia from Poland and Jasmine from Oz on that medal podium. Nice work, girls. And hopefully they'll be doing some celebrating with their results at the end of this, because this is our last night.
They've earned it.
Hopefully, we were saying they're having a holiday here in Melbourne in Australia. The ones that have travelled.
A few days of sightseeing after this.
Yeah, we're talking about, Alani Pallister was talking about the South Melbourne market. There's plenty of things to do.
So much to do in Melbourne.
Announcing the medal winners for event 76, the men's 150 metre individual medley multi-class World Para Series event. In second place, winner of the silver medal, Grant Patterson from Australia. And in first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 3 minutes 05.51 with 644 multi-class points, Ahmed Kelly from Australia. Introducing the finalists for event 79, the women's 200 metre individual medley multi-class Victorian Open event. In lane 0, Charlotte Murphy from Aquagym Swim Club. In lane 1, Amber Stelling from Caulfield Aquatics. In lane 2, Emmeline Gerard from Randwick City Swim. In lane 3, Sarah Howe from Ballarat Gold. In lane 4, Stephanie Bruzzese from PLC Sydney. In lane 5, Grace Ryder from Ivanhoe Swim. In lane 6, Amelie Springett Kelly from COSAC. In lane 7, Jordan Berryman from UWSC. In lane 8, Kira Warwick from Flyers. In lane 9, Madeline Fox from Ivanhoe Swim.
And we are off and away. A great start by Grace Ryder in lane 5. But leading out in front here, we've got Stephanie Bernese, SM14, 17 from PLC Sydney. She's had a good weekend as well here down at the MSAC pool for our Vic Opens. And a shout out to Amelia Springett Kelly, 16 years old from COSAC. She's got some crowd support here too. But after cracker start, Stephanie, 33.65 in that first 50 metres as they turn into the backstroke.
Yeah, so out the big lead at this point here, Stephanie Bruzzese, is it Bruzzese I should say? Sorry about that. Pretty young field in this one too. Chelsea, look through there, we've got just 3 swimmers sort of over the age of 18. Or 18 and over. The rest of the field are quite young, so it's good to see that next generational talent coming through.
Absolutely. There's some amazing programs that we have here with Swimming Victoria as well, and there's some brilliant coaches out there for our multi-class athletes. So no better place than to watch our swimmers perform than here at Vic Opens, no matter what age you are.
Yeah, definitely. It's good to see too. Ivanhoe Swimming Club, a new club, sort of on the horizon coming through. Got a brand new pool at Ivanhoe Grammar there, so they're building a new club quite nicely at the moment, which is great to see.
Yeah, and just above Stephanie Howe, Sarah Howe, sorry, so many S's, SM10 in the mix there, just off to the screen on the right-hand side. But yeah, Stephanie Renisi really, really showing what she's got. And I mean, we're coming down to those point scores, of course. We've got Charlotte Murphy in lane 0, SM6, Amber in 1, SM8, a couple of SM10s with Emmeline and Sarah. And then we've got 14, 19, 6, 7, and 18. So huge variety.
Yeah, very young field.
But I think what all this race experience does as well, especially like look at Stephanie just now, is it builds confidence.
It does, and should be looking at those guys in the World Para Series and what they're doing and how can she make that transition to get onto that sort of circuit.
Yeah,
coming down now, 670 points pretty much right there, so that's pretty good. So she's on track with that sort of a time.
2:38.20 and only 17 years of age, so I'm sure she's observing. And then Grace Ryder in 5.
Coming down the wall now. So at this point here, it looks like Steph's still got the most points.
Yeah, so Grace with 142, and then Sarah Howe 458 with her score of time of 3:07.89.
Ooh, 699 there for Amelie Springett-Kelly. So almost 700 points there. That's a really strong swim.
It is. That's the one getting shout-outs,
Yeah.
Millie. But yes, all swimmers, we need to finish to get those points. So this is a bit of a spicy race, I feel.
Yeah,
all those point scores flying up. So Emmeline S10, she got 376. And then Jordan Berryman, 548. 302 there for Amber in 1.
417, so it's been a fast final, this one.
And then
now Madeline Fox coming into the wall now. And also on that far side over there, Charlotte Murphy coming into the wall.
So yeah, Madeline SM18, and then at the top in lane 0, SM6. So check out these points as she comes in, Madeline.
305, another solid swim.
And then our final competitor in the water here. And then we'll be able to determine the medalists. 265 for Charlotte. So it is Stephanie. Oh, take that back. She's got the silver. It's Millie with the gold. Amelia Springett-Kelly from Cossack. And then Jordan Berryman has got the bronze. Well done, team.
Announcing the medal winners for event 78, the women's 200 metre individual medley multi-class World Para Series event. In third place, winner of the bronze medal, Jasmine Greenwood from Australia. In second place, winner of the silver medal, Olivia Jablonska from Poland. And in first place, winner of the gold medal, in a time of 2 minutes 31.09 with 820 multi-class points, Roisin Nirian from Ireland. Introducing the finalists for event 80, the men's 50 metre freestyle. In lane 0, Toby McComish from MLC Aquatic. In lane 1, Cody Simpson from Griffith University. In lane 2, Xander Coates from Nunawading. In lane 3, Ashton Brinkworth from UWA West Coast. In lane 4, William Yang from SOPAC. In lane 5, Masahiro Kawano from Japan. In lane 6, Jamie Anderson from UWA West Coast. In lane 7, Carter Swift from Club 37. In lane 8, Luka Zubkic from Western Melbourne Propulsion. In lane 9, Zach Mayer from Carlisle Swimming Team.
Alrighty, how about the splash and dash here? The 50 freestyles underway. Will Yang this morning set a blistering 22.14. Let's see how fast he can go tonight. He looks like he is out in front here. Swimming well though in lane 5 and lane 6, Jamie Anderson and Masahiro Kwani. But it looks like Will Yang is going to lead us through here. 5 metres to swim. Does he go under the 22? 22.2, a little bit slower than what he went this morning, but still a very fast time. I think he wanted to go a little bit quicker than that. Or has he hurt his hand? Can't tell. Alrighty, our B file underway here, Chelsea.
Yeah, we've got a range of ages from 17 to 22. Look at it again, more power in the pool.
Looks like there, lane 4, Carla Hall coming through, although alongside him, Sam Cavini's having a very good swim.
Zach
they come down the
as
touch. Oh, 23.56. Kayla Hall takes it out there just.
Introducing the finalists for event 81, the women's 200-metre individual medley. The A final, lane 0, Bridie Quayle from Warranui Swim Club. In lane 1, Madison Cooper from Melbourne Swimming Club. In lane 2, Lucy Dring from Sunshine Coast Grammar. In lane 3, Alana Torrance from MLC Aquatic. In lane 4, Isabella Boyd from Nunawading. In lane 5, Piper O'Brien from Hibiscus Rackley. In lane 6, Dakota Maders from Nunawading. In lane 7, Lauren Maguire from St Andrews. In lane 8, Riddell Smith from Nunawading. In lane 9, Annie Steele from St Leonard's College.
200-meter women's IM. Lucy Dring in lane 2, ready to back it up. But we've got, Lana Torrance in 3. Isabella Boyd with a good start out there in 4 as well.
Yeah. Some familiar names here. Alana Torrance, Lucy Dring, we've seen them in a few, and Isabella Boyd, we've seen them in a few finals. Had a good chat with Dakota Mathis' coach earlier, Michael Skrodsky. He was saying I think she made an Australian team for an open water actually recently. So congrats to her.
Yeah, versatility as well. And
it was the Flippers squad that she made. So congrats to her.
yeah, good turn there. Isabella Boyd in 4, hugging that lane wrap a little bit to the top of the screen, but still leading out in front. Nice, beautiful, clear pull ahead. Lucy Dring in the mix, just hanging on to second.
Yeah, Isabella Boyd is looking very strong here as she heads into her breaststroke leg. You can see that little flip turn now, though. I sort of call it a pivot turn almost. So you're sort of turning on a 90-degree angle. Sort of the new style of turns.
Yeah, you have to master it, and mastery takes time.
It does take time, it takes practice. Get those motor patterns right. You can see her in this breaststroke here. Really trying to push forward with those hips and drive through. Having a good breaststroke leg, though, on the other side of there in lane 5 is Piper Brian. And Lucy Dring there in lane 2. She's having a very strong breaststroke leg.
Well, yeah, this is one of my favourite races, Tim. One of the best events, I think, to watch because the versatility in it across all 4 strokes. Like, it's something that you really have to work for in their strengths and their weaknesses. It was really Isabella Boyd who was pushing ahead, charging in the water. She's clear. No one's going to catch her now. It's going to be up to that second position. Lucy Dring in 2, or Piper Bryan in 5.
Yeah, she's well out in front now. Coming in, she's got 5 meters to swim now. She went 2:20 this morning. She's going to drop a lot of time off that. 2:13. There you go, 2:13.7. It's a very fast time. Coming in second is Lucy Dring. We've called her name a lot. In third there is Brian.
Yeah, she really picked up speed, Lucy, in that last 25 meters. Nicely done. Great effort by all our girls. So our B final underway. And Tim, let's talk about training for the IM.
Yeah, I guess these guys have got to make sure they work all 4 strokes, not favour one. They may have a preference or maybe a stroke that they're better at. They want to try and work to their strengths. And now we're going to head over to Kayo poolside. She's just got a special guest over there. We'll hand it over to her now.
All right, now down here with a bit of a crowd favourite, Cody Simpson. He's just finished his 50 freestyle. He also had the 100-metre butterfly earlier this evening, which he won our state championship event in a 52.0. Very fast time tonight. Now, how do you come about racing down here in Melbourne? And what's it like having so many adoring fans just trying to get photos and interviews with you the whole time?
Yeah, it's okay. You know, I like to say hey to everybody and meet as many people as I can while I'm here doing this, and it's been a great meet so far. I've had a pretty busy program.
In this last 25 metres.
Yeah, Lucy Webster, 19 years of age from Nuttawading. Let's check out her time when she hits the wall.
2:23. So she does drop 3 seconds off what she went this morning. So that's a good swim.
That's a very good swim.
Announcing the medalists for event 79, the women's 200 metre individual medley multi-class Victorian Open event. In third place, and winner of the bronze medal, Jordan Berryman from UWSC. In second place, winner of the silver medal, Stephanie Bruzzese from PLC Sydney Swim Club. In first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 3 minutes 19.05 seconds with 699 multi-class points, Amelie Springett Kelly from City of Sydney Aquatic. Announcing the medalists for event 80, the men's 50 metre freestyle. In third place and winner of the bronze medal, Jamie Anderson from UWA West Coast Swimming. In second place and winner of the silver medal, Ashton Brinkworth from UWA West Coast Swimming. And in first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 22.28 seconds, William Yang from SOPAC. Announcing an infraction report for event 80, heat number 2. The swimmer in lane 3 has been disqualified, initiated a start before the signal. That's event 80, heat 2, lane 3. Introducing the finalists for event 82, the men's 400 metre individual medley. In lane 0, Hamish Robson from MLC Aquatic. In lane 1, Jack Gurry from Nunawading. In lane 2, Harvey Lark from Caulfield Aquatics. In lane 3, Jun Yop Kim from Korea. In lane 4, William Petrick from Nunawading. In lane 5, Luan Grobler from Neptune Swim Club. In lane 6, Will Sharp from Nunawading. In lane 7, Cameron Rishini from Geelong Swimming Club. In lane 8, Tex Cross from Highlanders. And in lane 9, Tyler Theodore from Caulfield Aquatics.
Oh, Tim, what did you think of those underwaters?
Yeah, some good breakouts there. Strong underwater there, though, from Mr. Petrick. We saw how good his 2IM was the other night. He went 200, wanted to go under that 2-minute mark. So, be interesting how he goes tonight, this 4IM. This is probably his better event, too. And so, him and Jin Yum Kim, I should say, having a very fast first 50.
Yeah, I can see the rivalry steaming out of the pool already.
Yeah, those two boys are neck and neck at this point. They've got already built up a bit of a gap on Loon Grobler there in lane 5. And so now we're moving into this backstroke leg. It'll be interesting how these boys go. You'd expect them going to do light legs, stronger arms. And still a couple of kicks, break out that 10 to 15 metres off that wall.
And it's good to see up the top as well. We've got 3 swimmers all in eye level of each other. But yeah, it really is Will Petrick and Junior Kim leading out the way. But Will just making a little bit more of a move here, and also be watching Loon in 5, and I would say Will Sharp as well, 6.
Yeah, definitely. You can see those boys all sort of matched together over there in lanes 0 to 2, I should say.
And so, Tim, this is the 400 IM. When does it start to hurt for what swimmer has the strength in which leg?
I reckon it's already started hurting. Well, I reckon the 100 butterfly would have already started to hurt. It's a tough event. Like, these guys are so mentally strong. They do a lot of swimming, a lot of distance work in training to get themselves so conditioned. And I think what's really hard in the 4 AM too is you can't really get into much of a rhythm in a 400 freestyle. You've got 8 laps to get into your stroke, get into your rhythm, and keep it. As an IM, you're constantly changing. So
yeah, you can do it in blocks, whereas here it's chopping and changing.
Yeah, so you're working different muscles in different areas, so things change. And I think what's really hard for some swimmers is change from backstroke, where you're breathing the whole way constantly, then into breaststroke, where it's holding that breath and glide, hold that breath and glide. And in that breaststroke, you're really using your legs a lot more. So you see these guys here now really trying to use their legs with lighter arms.
And so tell us a little bit more about the different turns that are in it.
Yeah, I guess the backstroke to breaststroke turn's really interesting. You got the traditional touch and turn. You got the back flip, where they sort of flip on their back into the breaststroke, and then you got that sort of pivot turn where you sort of touch on your side. So it's really cool to see actually the different styles. And I guess like every time you sort of got to work out with your swimmer which is the best for them, because not every turn is going to suit a swimmer, so they've got to work out what works for them. Having a very good breaststroke leg here is Patrick, and he has very much increased that lead now.
And the first one to enter the freestyle leg. Now, 4:14.48 is his own time that he's got to beat.
Yeah, so this is a time final. We had our other times final this morning. So, be interesting to hear how fast he can go here, Chelsea. 4:14, as you were saying. He went very quick in his 2 IM the other day, and he went very fast in the 200 freestyle last night to lead off the relay as well. So he's in good form.
Yeah, and then, exactly, the final session of the Vic Open Champs. It can get tiring as well. Like you've swam in a lot of races.
So having a very good freestyle leg though is Junyup King and also Luan Grobler. So these two boys are going to come in second and third, but Will is going to take this one out. We'll see the time that he goes here coming into the wall. So he's going to go a little bit over that 4:14, but it's still a very good swim, 4:18. So +4 is pretty good this time of year for him. So 4:22 comes in second and 4:24 in third.
Yeah, that's Junyup from Korea, and then Luan from Neptune Swim Club. So both 21 years of age for that little battle off between second and third position. And they're definitely going to need some rest, recovery, recuperation, and reward as well.
The swimmers have earned a nice snack after this one.
Our final swimmer coming in to the block. Tyler Theodore touches the wall. They've wrapped it up.
Announcing the medalists for event 81, the women's 200-metre individual medley. In third place and winner of the bronze medal, Piper Bryan from Brackley Hibiscus. In second place, winner of the silver medal, Lucy Dring from Sunshine Coast Grammar. And in first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 2 minutes 13.73, Isabella Boyd from Nunawading. Introducing the finalists for event 83, the women's 50-metre backstroke. The A final, in lane 0, Alana Banks, Surrey Park. In lane 1, Olivia Bailey from Traralgon. In lane 2, Jessica Wilson, Nunawading. In lane 3, Riley McBride from Warranui. In lane 4, Olivia Lafoe from Nunawading. In lane 5, Alyssa Burgess from Breakers WA. In lane 6, Semra Olawinyi from Nunawading. In lane 7, Alexandra Skinner from Caulfield Aquatics. In lane 8, Isabel Gibson from Club 37. And in lane 9, Isabel McLaughlin from Marion.
Wow, great start there from Liv Lafoe in lane 4. She's up and moving through the field now. Close alongside her is Alyssa Burgess.
Yeah, almost windmill style. They are really picking up that pace with the arms. And a really big kick is coming from Riley McBride in 3 as well. But yeah, Olivia owning the field.
Yeah, Liv Lafoe takes it out there, 28.91. That's a fast time there. So our B final underway here.
Yeah, let's see what the times they can get. We've got Kira Jeffs, 13 years old, in lane 3. Shout out to her. But yeah, Charlie Millard in 4, Jessie Steinman in 5. Oh, and they're really catching up here. We've got Annie Steele in 6, Sian Whitaker in 7.
Yeah, Charlie Millard moving through now. Looks like she's going to take this one. A very good breaststroker, doing some backstroke. And she does take it out there, 30.4.
Announcing the medalists for event 82, the men's 400 metre individual medley. In lane 3, in third place, winner of the bronze medal, Luan Grobbelaar from Neptune Swim Club. In second place, winner of the silver medal, Jun-Yop Kim from Korea. And in first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 4 minutes 18.38 seconds, William Petrick from Nunawading. Introducing the finalists for event 84, the men's 100 metre backstroke A final. In lane 0, Tom Barden from Great Britain. In lane 1, Evan Chi from Nunawading. In lane 2, Marius Boll from Carlisle. In lane 3, Zach Dell from Club 37. In lane 4, Lewis Blackburn from St Andrews. In lane 5, Kane Follows from Neptune Swim Club. In lane 6, Seabom Lee from Sopak. In lane 7, Stuart Swinburne from City of Sydney Aquatic. In lane 8, Callum Halloran Laval from Caulfield Aquatics. And in lane 9, Clancy Luscombe from Marion.
Just fixing one of our backstroke ledges, so standing down. We were talking about the importance of keeping warm at this time of night. It's been a hot day here in Melbourne, but quite cool by the poolside now. Bit of wind, as you can see, in the top right-hand corner with our flags. So those athletes just moving themselves in the pool. Trying to remove any thoughts, so it's lane 5 that needs to get a new backstroke ledge. And so, Tim, thinking about like mental preparation, I know we're talking about physical, that the boys are moving themselves in the water right now to stay warm. But what about the mental side of it, being all pumped up, ready to go on your race? You jumped in the water and now you're waiting. What's going through the minds?
Just stay relaxed, stay calm. Sort of. I guess I would probably take a deep breath and think about something else for a little bit. Just try and distract myself. There's nothing I can do about it. Just got to wait it out now until they can fix this technical difficulty.
Well,
you don't know how long till you can get it fixed, so it shouldn't be too long. And lane 5 is just about to get his new ledge now. But I would just, try and distract myself. Like what these guys are doing now, just do a few strokes. You can see them just swimming up and down, jump up and down, keep warm, keep moving. Don't use too much energy, obviously, but just... And here we go, it's just been replaced now. So Lewis Blackburn gets, Kane Follows gets his new wedge. He looks pretty happy with it. Give a few tests. Yep.
Bit of a pull to make it secure. Good.
Give him a thumbs up. We're good to go.
All right, we are underway. 100-meter backstroke.
Pretty long hold there for that backstroke.
Yeah, we'll see if that impacts any of our results and see if there's any surprises in there. But a good start from the middle of the field. Lewis Blackburn in 4, Kane Follows in 5, and Seabom Lee in 6.
Yeah, interesting to see Seabom Lee in the backstroke here. We know he's an IMer, so he has to be good at all 4 strokes. So throwing his hat in the ring in this 100 backstroke.
Well, yeah, look at Zach Dell as well in 3. He's kept up with them in this first 50.
Yeah,
let's see after the turn.
He had a really good 400 free against Noah Miller the other night.
And he has kept up with them across the middle.
So Kane Follows had a strong first 50, but right now it looks like Lewis Blackburn might be pulling in front, although, as you'll say, Zach Dell coming down now. 10 metres to swim. Chelsea, who's going to take this one out?
Oh, look, Zach is powering. Let's see who gets the touch.
Yeah, you're right there. Zach does get it, 55.5. Faster than this morning, quite comfortably faster than this morning too.
He'd be pleased with that. 55.54. So, secured the gold. Wow. We do have to wait for our B final. You never know, you could have an outlier, but most likely he's got the gold around his neck.
Interesting how fast this B final can go. We've got 5 guys under that minute mark. Can we get another 5 under that minute mark as well? Yeah, Une Geisler there gets so high out of the water on that start. But great start there was James Luina in lane 6.
Yeah, really put himself in good stead in that position. But look at lane 2 as well. We've got Henry Allen, Jack Morrow. It's a bit of a blanket across the middle of the pool right now.
Hard to see who's in front. Yeah, it might be lane 7 or those at lane 2.
Even lane 8.
It looks like Henry Allen there leading us through in a 28.19.
A little bit more underwater there from Une Geisler, but Jack Morrow, I would say he's just out in front at this stage, but this is going to be a close one. How exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be a really fast and tight finish. I can't really pick a winner at this point. We've got 15 metres to swim. It still might be lane 2 there, Henry Allen. These boys are starting to catch him, though. Jake Morrow might be the one who gets his hand on the wall first. Yeah, it is Jack Morrow. So 58.2. That's a fast final there, B final.
That was exciting.
Yeah,
that
8 guys under a minute.
Race. Good to see the B final showcasing their stuff. Jack Morrow with that one, 58.20, 58.20. Henry Allen and Une Geisler.
Announcing the medalists for event 83, the women's 50-metre backstroke. In third place and winner of the bronze medal, Semra Olawinyi from Nunawading. In second place, winner of the silver medal, Alyssa Burgess from Breakers WA. And in first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 28.91 seconds, Olivia Lafoe from Nunawading. Introducing the finalists for event 85, the men's 200-metre freestyle, the multi-class World Paraswimming event. In lane 1, Hon Yin Wong from Hong Kong. In lane 2, Darren Sisman from Australia. In lane 3, Liam Schluter from Australia. In lane 4, Jack Ireland from Australia. In lane 5, Alexander Tuckfield from Australia. In lane 6, Sun Lok Cheung from Hong Kong. In lane 7, Samuel Gould from Australia. And in lane 8, Bailey Stewart from Australia.
So it is back to the World Para Series, the 200-metre freestyle. And Tim, all of our athletes except for one are S14 classification. Alexander Tuckfield, the only S10 in lane 5.
Well, this will be really interesting to watch, won't it? So we'll sort of have a definitive result pretty quickly in this one in points scored.
Yeah, and Jack Island.
Yeah, out very strong, out at 26.8. So out very fast at the first 50.
So following him there, Alexander, and then Sun Lok Chung from Hong Kong. And then just above him, we've got Liam Schulter in lane 3.
So Jack Island looking very good and comfortable with there in lane 4. Keeping that stroke nice and long. Turns it a 55.7. That's a fast first 100 there. Expect him to go well under that 2-minute mark here. You see Tuckfield alongside him. He has a lot sort of shorter but faster stroke compared to Jack's sort of long, sort of lopier stroke there.
Well, it's serving him well as he's about to turn into the final 50. 125.28. Yeah, he'll be pushing for under that 2-minute mark. He's looking comfortable, like with that long stroke, as you mentioned. And then right up next to him, we've got Alexander Tuckfield in 5. He said S10, and then Liam Schulter in lane 3, directly competing against Jack.
This is going to be a fast time, 154.8. He gets 939 points. And so in second place there is Schluter.
And then also well done to Sun Lok, who also got 829 points. So here we go. It's Jack, Liam, and then Darren with the medals there.
Announcing the medalists for event 84, the men's 100-metre backstroke. In third place, winner of the bronze medal, Kane Follows from Neptune Swim Club. In second place, winner of the silver medal, Lewis Blackburn from St Andrews. And in first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 55.54 seconds, Zach Dell from Club 37. Introducing finalists for event 86, the women's 200-metre freestyle multi-class World Para Series event. In lane 1, Su Kei Jeong from Hong Kong. In lane 2, Chu Yi Lau from Hong Kong. In lane 3, Madeline McTurnan from Australia. In lane 4, Ruby Storm from Australia. In lane 5, Olivia Jablonska from Poland. In lane 6, Jade Lucy from Australia. In lane 7, Madison Hines from Australia. And in lane 8, Ella Jones from Australia.
Now it's time for the women for our World Para Series 200-metre free. Got a variety of classifications in this one.
Yeah, I think we've actually had a few swimmers come into this race.
An infraction report for event 84, A final. The swimmer in lane 2 has been disqualified. Head did not break the surface of the water at or before the 15-metre mark after the start. That's event 84, A final, lane 2.
And then we're headed down to pool deck for a chat with Kayo.
Hey guys, I'm down here on deck with Ahmed Kelly, one of our amazing para athletes here representing Australia during the World Para Series. This is the second event on the World Para Series. Now, Ahmed, how have you been enjoying these series?
It's been tough. We haven't had a full taper, but it's been good to get out there, have a bit of a hit out, see where we're at. It's the first big meet of the year, and it is a big year. So the Paris Games are coming up very, very soon. So we just want to try and do all the small things right, the process, the preparation, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's been good.
So you're a 3-time Paralympian for Australia. Going through your 4th year, what's preparation look like over the next few months?
I think it's just important to try and find that consistency. I've been for the last few games, it's just been all over the place. So it's just trying to find that consistency, the right tempo in the race, and the right process that we've been working on. We want to follow the blueprint from last year as close as we can because we had a successful year last year. So we just try and follow that as best as we can. And then, yeah, just fine-tune a few things here and there, and then have an awesome games coming up, hopefully.
And now you've been competing at Victorian State Championships since your first one back in 2008. What keeps you motivated and what keeps you involved in the sport?
Every year we have a challenge in there, and it's more about trying to get better and better, and to really, own the consistency. And that's what I've really enjoyed, and to catch up with my fellow teammates. Sometimes you don't see them for quite some time, so it's good to catch up on a meet like this or at Australian Champs. Whenever it is, it's always great to catch up with them.
Well, congratulations on your performances and best of luck with trials.
Thank you so much, and thanks for everyone at home watching and getting behind the Paralympic program. And yeah, look forward to seeing you hopefully in Paris.
Thanks so much, guys.
So good to chat to Ahmed, one of our legends. Now looking at our point scores from that race, at 762 we have Olivia Jablonska, then Ruby Storm was behind her, 760, and 739 we've got Madeline McTurn.
Announcing the medalists for event 85, the men's 200 metre freestyle multi-class World Para Series event. In 3rd place and winner of the bronze medal, Darren Sisman from Australia. In 2nd place, winner of the silver medal, Liam Schluter from Australia. And in 1st place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 1 minute 54.8 seconds, 939 multi-class points, Jack Ireland from Australia. Introducing the finalists for event 87, the men's 200 metre freestyle multi-class Victorian Open event. In lane 0, Joshua Briggs from Western Aquatic Academy. In lane 1, Guy Harrison from Heratonga Sun Devils. In lane 2, Kelvin Tran from Oasis Otters Swimming. In lane 3, Riley Blitz from Geelong Swimming Club. In lane 4, Declan Budd from Knox Pimble. In lane 5, James Logan from Geelong Swimming. In lane 6, Dominic Hoggard from HOSC. In lane 7, Andrew Din from Oasis Otters Swimming. And in lane 8, Cooper Harrington from Yarra Plenty Waves.
Alrighty, our men's 200 freestyle multi-class Vic Open underway here. And a very good start there in lane 4 was Declan Budd. We've called his name a couple of times over the weekend from Nooks Pimble.
Yeah, we have 16 years of age, and it's just keep saying it over and over, but so good to have our World Para Series crew swim before our open multi-class. Like, what inspiration in the same pool straight after. This weekend has really been about the theme of inclusion. It's so good to have all our races in the schedule all in between each other. So Declan having a really good swim here at the moment. S14 behind him, just at the top, above him in 3, 18 years old from Geelong, Riley Blitz, S19. And then in 5, we've got Logan James, S15, also from Geelong, but 17 years of age.
A really good underwater there. You can see that great turn from Bud, and turning in second is Riley Blitz there. Both out very fast, and tightly behind him there we've got Hoggard and Tran as well, and Logan. So bit of a bunch there. Lanes 5, 3, 2 and 6 as well. But well out in front though is Mr. Bud.
Yeah, he's really steamed ahead here, and good on him. We will, as always, have to wait for those point scores. But he is directly versing Kelvin, S14, and also Cooper Harrington down in lane 8 as well. So that's Riley getting off the wall just there, and Logan James as well. But really impressive by Declan. Coming in to finish 2:02.03, 781 points. We'll have to see what comes up against the others. So just above him, Riley Blitz, S19, leading the way on the right of your screen. 154 points with his 2:22.87. And then a cracker of a swim, Kelvin Tran, 452 points. Guy Harrison, S9, 365 points. And then James Logan, S15, we have 395 as well. So it is Declan Budd. He's got the gold. It's Kelvin Tran with the silver. And it's Dominic Hoggard, S10 with the bronze.
Announcing the medalists for event 86, the women's 200-metre freestyle multi-class World Para Series event. In third place, and winner of the bronze medal, Madeline McTurnan from Australia. In second place, winner of the silver medal, Ruby Storm from Australia. And in first place, winner of the gold medal, in a time of 2 minutes 13.8 seconds with 762 multi-class points, Olivia Jablonska from Poland. Introducing the finalists for event 88, the women's 200-metre freestyle multi-class Victorian Open event. In lane 0, Laura Stobie from Melbourne Swimming Club. In lane 1, Anna Layton from Ballarat Gold. In lane 2, Evie Lee from Geelong Swimming. In lane 3, Kiralee Clark from Good Life Community. In lane 4, Stephanie Bruzesi from PLC Sydney Swim. In lane 5, Victoria Belando Nicholson from Yeronga Park. In lane 6, Emmeline Gerard from Randwick City Swim. In lane 7, Lisa Bale from Naya Two Bays. In lane 8, Tyra Jensen from Warrigal Swimming Club. In lane 9, Jasmine Greenwood from Cruise Swim Club.
Alrighty. And our women's 200 freestyle multi-class Vic Open underway here. Good start over here closest to us here from Greenwood. Jasmine Greenwood entered with no time. I think she's going to throw down a pretty fast time over here though.
Yeah, she's been having a great weekend. And Stephanie Brunisi has as well, S14 in lane 4. And really coming up against her, we've got Victoria Belindo Nicholson in 5. They're neck and neck at the moment. But yeah, Jasmine steaming ahead in 9.
Be interesting how fast these girls go here and into their point score. We saw a couple of those races in the Vic Opens. We saw some really high 600 and 700 point scoring. So that's an indication they're going some very fast times. And when you're hitting those sort of 700 point marks, you're not far off that sort of World Para Series, I guess, in terms of times.
Yeah, it's good to see. I mean, they collect, we talk about points as in the point score for then the medal tallies, but then they're also collecting points for the World Para Series overall. And so this is the second in their journey for the year.
Well, it's been pretty hard for these girls in the middle of the pool. They probably can't see Greenwood over here in lane 9 closest to us because she's turned in front there in a 108.4. These two girls in the middle of the pool have times of 2:23.4 and 2:23.0. So turning in a 108, 109, they're sort of on track for that time here. They've been sort of wanting to probably push a little bit harder now, this second 100 and this third 50.
Yeah, so even in the middle of the pool, yeah, Stephanie S14, Victoria S9. So again, it will come down to that touching of the wall. What are your thoughts of this final turn here?
Yeah, so Greenwood has led from start to finish. She's actually got out to a 2.5 second lead now.
And so Jasmine Greenwood is S10 as well.
And so we've got a really good battle over there between lanes 1 to 3 as well. Clark, Lee and Lighton. So coming down the wall now, it's all about that point score, and we'll see how many points these girls score in this one.
Well, it pushes you when someone's next to you as well. So Jasmine's done a really good job down the bottom in lane 9.
So 640. So it looks like Belando Nichols is actually, Nicholson has more points at this point with 653. But let's just see.
Let's hold out. All of our
I'm not going to count my
classifications.
chickens before they've hatched.
Bit of suspense.
Yeah, I don't want to count the chickens before they've hatched. Well, so at this point, she's still in front on the point score, but we've still got two swimmers to come down here.
And so that is Tara Jensen in 8S14. She's 14 years old, down the bottom of your screen in the corner on the right. That's amazing. And then at the very top of your screen, we've got Laura Stobie, who's S7. So she's from Melbourne Swimming Club. And all of these athletes have been in the pool already this weekend. It's been a big meet for them. Really good to see, though.
And so coming in the wall now with 10 metres to swim is Laura Stobie. And coming in, now her entry time was 3:32. So let's see how close she's at that time. 3:35, just a little bit over.
And so point-wise, it is Victoria Belindo Nichols, 653 points that gets the gold. Jasmine Greenwood, not far behind. She was in lane 9 down the bottom.
Easy. Third.
Really good efforts.
Now I believe Chelsea, we've got another 1,500 coming up here, and you've
announcing
found us
medalists for event 87, the men's 200 metre freestyle multi-class Vic Open event. In third place, winner of the bronze medal, Dominic Hoggard from HOSC. In second place, winner of the silver medal, Kelvin Tran from Oasis Otters Swimming Club. And in first place, winner of the gold medal, in a time of 2 minutes, 02.03 seconds, with 781 multi-class points, Declan Budd from Knox Pymble. Introducing final heat for event 89, the women's 1,500 metre freestyle. In lane 0, Layla Mahfouz from Melton Swimming Club. In lane 1, Madison Brand from Cheltenham Amateur. In lane 2, Lucy Doyle from Nunawading. In lane 3, Gemma Apps from UWA West Coast. In lane 4, Lani Pallister from Griffith University. In lane 5, Mackenzie Hunter from MLC Aquatic. In lane 6, Taylor Watson from Yarra Plenty Waves. In lane 7, Arika Erdenko from Surrey Park Swimming. In lane 8, Mia Horskins from Surrey Park Swimming. In lane 9, Zali Snyders from Geelong Swimming.
And it's the women's turn for event 89 for the 1500 metres. We had another timed final this morning in our heat session, so we'll see what gets produced. Lani Pallister in lane 4, really the one to watch. The time that she wants to beat is 15:49.17. So we expect her to get a lead sometime soon. But it's also fun with the camera at the start, showing all of our athletes' personalities. A shout out to Zalia Schneiders, 14 years old from Geelong, one of the youngest swimmers, along with Madison Brand and Lucy Doyle in lanes 1 and 2, giving a little bit of a cheeky smile and wave there to the camera. But I'm here with legendary swimmer Cole Pearce. Welcome to the mic.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Now, tell us a little bit about your campaign as part of the World Para Series.
Yeah, well, it's been interesting. So we've, I think there's like over 80 international athletes here in Melbourne for the World Para Swimming Series. So that's been really good to see some talent across the world fly down to Melbourne, and more importantly, see us Australians fly down from Queensland, WA to also compete in freezing cold Melbourne. So it's been good. I think the lead up to the Victorian Swimming Championships, or as you just mentioned, the World Para Swimming Championships, has been good. We've got a really good program out at Nunawading, especially in the high performance, coached by Joel Fink. We've just kicked off 10 swims a week, 3 gym and Pilates and physio and all that kind of guru in high performance. So it's been good. I'm enjoying the grind towards Paris and racing this weekend.
Yeah, and so with the World Para Series and all the races that have been happening over the past 3 days, is because you're from all over the world, how many of you know each other? Have you seen familiar faces or new faces this weekend?
Yeah, well, there's always a new face every year in swimming, especially in para swimming, where it's just such a wide classification systems where people can just sign up for swimming and be in certain categories and try out new sports and divisions. So obviously familiar faces too, especially amongst all the other Aussies. So they're really nice to catch up with and have a bit of a chin wag and discuss what we've done over Christmas and obviously how our training's going at the moment. But yeah, it's really good seeing some of the Polish guys here. There's a few S10s which I compete against, which is really nice. So yeah, they're really nice to have a convo with. Just kind of sucks for the guys who don't speak English, You know them, you just give them a bit of a smile and wave and on your way.
Yeah, smile, the universal language. So yeah, Colt, remind everyone who's listening in at home, what your classification is and then what events you're normally in.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm S10, so for me, I'm missing my right foot. And so that, means for me that I swim dominantly butterfly, because in my opinion, I think butterfly is the hardest stroke. But more importantly, it all comes from your shoulders. So me having no right foot, it's really important that I get a lot of the speed and power from my arms. So for para swimming, there's not many athletes missing their right foot in my division, but there's quite a few missing their hands. To get technical, most athletes in S10 are below the knee or below the elbow or have mild cerebral palsy. And so for me, my two events are the 200 metre IM and the 100 metres butterfly. And as I said before, my main is 100 metre butterfly for obvious reasons that my shoulders are a lot stronger than my legs. But IM seems to be an up and coming event for me lately. Not sure why, I think just due to the training we're doing at Nunawading. But yeah, so missing my right foot and compete in S10.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit more about going into the IM and developing in that? Is that your coach nudging you towards that, or you were saying that butterfly's quite challenging, you wanted another challenge?
Look, if I'm going to be completely honest, I used to always do the 100 fly, and the IM was kind of just a backup event. But lately at World Champs, my results are better in the 200 IM than they are the 100 metres butterfly. So I think Joel and I sort of had that conversation that I've got a better chance at Paris this year in the 200 IM. For reasons we don't know, it's one of those things that it's just popped out of nowhere, a bit like a daisy, and it's just gone, hello, I'm here. Obviously the training helps, but yeah, the IM just seems to be where it's at the moment. I think it's just a really interesting race because you do all 4 strokes in one. There's so much training and work you can develop, and makes it easier to improve in IM. I've been doing a lot of breaststroke recently, so I can shred off a few seconds in the breaststroke leg compared to something like the 100 fly, where it takes ages and years and a lot of kilometres in the water to just shred off 0.1 of a second. So look, not really sure why I'm doing IM. Joel Fink's had some really good history with the IM swimmers, but yeah, we're calling something what we call breaststroke revolution. So for me, missing my right foot, I don't get as much power from my leg, so I'm quite, if I'm going to admit, I'm quite slow on the breaststroke leg. So if we can really work on the little things like kick and my turns, we can shred off a few seconds.
Yeah, well, you were talking about kilometres in the pool, and that's what, a lot of these 1,500 swimmers, that's what they do. So many kilometres in the pool. Have you ever swam 1,500 in the pool?
God, no. The day I swim 1,500, I'll be hanging the goggles up immediately. I won't be doing as much as these girls are here, but per week we're probably doing about 50, 60 kilometres just due to the 10 swims. But it's quite interesting. Being a 100-metre butterflyer and a 2 IMR, I don't need to be doing 15-metre 100 training. Like 45, 50 is enough for me, but occasionally we'll get up to 60.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine. So just looking at our racers here, Lani Pallister, Olympian in lane 4. She's doing what she does best. We knew she'd be coming out guns blazing. So she's on that time. We're about a third way through our race. And then following her in 5, we've got Mackenzie Hunter. We've got Gemma Apps in 3 as well. And then Taylor Watson in 6 that will be crossing. And because Lani is gaining such a lead, the camera will be crossing between her and then the rest of the field. But Cole, with talking about the Paralympics and the campaign towards it, what's the plan in terms of the calendar and what you're working towards in preparation for those trials to be able to make the team?
Yeah, well, the plan's pretty simple. It's pretty much racing every month leading into June. So we've got competitions like Vic Opens. In March it'll be Sydney, April's in Gold Coast, and I think May's in Sydney again, and June rolls around its trials. So pretty much it's just racing and training the whole time. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Like I'll have uni and other studies between, but really there's a plan in process, and it's just swim, swim, swim.
Just swim, 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 as easy as that.
Yeah, look, we can go into detail, but at the end of the day, don't overthink it. It's one of my best advice I could give anyone is don't overthink it, swim, swim, swim.
So you mentioned uni. What are you studying and part-time, full-time? What kind of classes are you taking, and how do you fit that in with your schedule?
Firstly, it's a struggle. So I'm studying sports media out at Holmesglen. So it's a bachelor's degree. So I'm only doing it part-time, so it's going to take me 6 years to get through it. But there's a great crew at the VIS, so they help me with the balancing and the planning 6-12 months in advance with all the training we have to do. So it's really good. I'm enjoying it. I get the opportunity with you to do some commentary in the swimming, a bit of Q&A. But it's just really interesting hearing different opinions and hearing people's sort of advice on how the media works in Paralympics and the Olympics and in men's and women's sports. It's really interesting because there's so much room for improvement on I guess, every platform of sports, and it's just really nice to be able to get that knowledge from other students and actually student athletes as well who have gone to the Olympics and the Women's Soccer World Cup and done commentary gigs. So I enjoy it. Hopefully it leads me down a career to do with media, and I guess I'm in the right business for it for the Paralympics.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's so good to have you on our commentary team here for the Chat the 1500. You are always welcome to come back. We know how busy your schedule is, though. But yeah, that's really good because, platforms are ever changing in our sports world at the moment. And, it's all about who you meet too and build relationships with to be able to have those conversations and build that content as well. So you always knew sports media, or did you have other plans before, you got more serious as an athlete?
Yeah, it's been really interesting, my sort of goals outside of swimming. Growing up, I wanted to be just a dairy farmer like my mum and dad are. I grew up on my farm for 14, 15 years, and during those 14, 15 years, all I ever wanted to do was just look after the cows and the farm. And next thing I know, I moved to Melbourne and my career changed. I'm on an Australian swim team. I finished high school and sort of was in a bit of a sticky situation, but there's a lovely team at the VIS who had helped me and guided me into stuff like sports media, which I didn't know I enjoyed until I gave it a crack. So this is my second year of sports media, and I'm really looking forward to it. But I've still got another 5 years really to go. So if I get sick of it, I can walk away knowing I'm not interested in it. But at the end of the day, there's always that farm to go back to, that childhood dream of milking cows. But as of right now, I'm just really in love with sports media.
That's awesome. I love the contrast in that as well. And so just back to our race here, Lani Pallister just, speeding up ahead, over halfway now in our 1500 race. And then in lane 5, Mackenzie Hunter following on, and then Gemma Apps as well. And it's really, as we said, so many kilometres in the pool. There's so much training. Cole, how many hours would you and your teammates be doing in the week? You talk about you've got a heavy schedule at the moment.
Yeah, I like to say it's a full-time job for me, really. I'd probably say about 30 to 35 hours. If we, add in travel time, warm-up, activation. If we want to go into heavy detail, roughly about 35 hours a week. So it does take up a lot of our day, but when we're swimming at 5 in the morning, 5 to 7, it gives us more time to sort of rest and do uni work throughout the day. But really for the next 6 months, doing 10 swims a week, it's going to take up a lot of our days and hours, really. But it's something I love, but it's also, routine's really big. I think for every swimmer you ever talk to, they're very big on routine and rely on it. And I think it's really important too, because you do get used to waking up at 4:30 in the morning and going to bed by 8:30. It's something you fall in love with, and it actually makes life really easy too. And
how do you do that in daylight savings time though?
Oh, it's awful. When daylight savings first starts, it's awful. You have to shut your blinds, wear an eye mask. I've recently invested in eye mask. Best investment I ever made, because waking up in the morning, or when we get our sleep-ins on Sundays, I want to get as much sleep as I possibly can. Are you a sleep counter as well in terms of hours? Yeah, I don't dig deep into sleeping. I roughly try to get about 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Some nights I do, maybe get 5 or 6, just due to maybe not falling asleep or having to go to the bathroom throughout the night. But I think more importantly, I'll track it during racing, not so much training. So nothing a cup of coffee can't fix.
Yeah, absolutely. And then also in terms of recovery, what's your routine for recovery and your process? Because thinking of these athletes, I know these athletes are, 1,500 metres, it's a little bit different, but what's your recovery process for yourself?
Yeah. So immediately after any training session, gym, swim, even psychology. No, I'm kidding. Even just after swim, gym.
Meditation is a huge thing right now.
Protein immediately after any training session. Up and goes, protein bars, or even just a glass of milk. Something simple immediately after, no further than 20 minutes. So that's an important part of recovery, obviously. Sleeping, resting, but I'm getting around the 2xU compression. I just got some gear from 2xU in the compression, and I've just fallen in love with it. It's really nice to be able to lie down and just feel your body recover itself. And most recently at the VIS, we've been getting into ice baths. God, they're awful, but you feel so good after. And for the training we're doing, the 10 swims, it's important that we do hop in that ice bath.
Is there a specific time you have to stay in that ice bath for? Are they coaching you through it? Have you extended that time? How does that one work? Because that's mentally tough, those ice baths as well.
It's more mentally tough than it is physically. It sort of depends on the athlete. Obviously, you know, the heavier you are, maybe the harder it is to shiver in the ice bath. But I think at the end of the day, it all comes down to how you feel. That's what's most important about recovery, is it's how you feel in the water, how you feel after. So for me, it's about 8 minutes in the ice bath, but it also does vary on how cold the water is as well.
Absolutely. And looking at our pool right now, Lani Pallister coming towards the end of her race just here. She's got a really nice pace as she's going. And, you know, being part of the team for the Olympics and the Paralympics, how important are your teammates and the support and the bonds that you build in that time?
Yeah. A lot of people tend to say that swimming can be an individual sport, but they don't really realise that teammates and the other athletes on the Australian swim team are so important, because coming from my perspective, the first people I see before and after the race are my teammates. So to have that relationship with them, to, you know, support them and encourage them is so important, not only on race day, but the days leading into racing, because for me, those few days before can be the most tense. I've been on team with Lani at the Com Games, and she's a really good friend of mine. So immediately after any competition, seeing someone smiling and giving you a congratulations, it makes your day, because even regardless if it's a good or bad performance, your teammates, you make memories along the way. We race for 1 minute, 15 minutes, but you make those memories for weeks that last forever.
Absolutely. So she's in her final 50 here of the 1500. Absolutely incredible stuff. She's running on a good time. Her seed time was 15:49.17, and let's see, she's just got under 25 to go. It's just going to be a little bit over, but still a fantastic race by Lani. Come down from Queensland, Griffith University, gets the touch in the wall. 15:54.52. And there's our final lap bell for Mackenzie Hunter in lane 5, pushing herself to the limit as well. She's running on a good time herself. And then getting the bell as well, Gemma Apps in lane 3, 17 years of age from UWA. She's going to chase her down, but she's still half a pool length in front. That final push off really important there to get that momentum to come in for that time. And so, Cole, do you have a quote you run by, or any motivation? What does your coach give you? What do you give yourself?
Yeah, I love quotes. I think one of my favourite ones is, it's simple. If you have a lane, you have a chance. I think that really goes for a lot of young swimmers who tend to overthink racing a lot and sort of are a bit harsh on themselves. I know personally at the international level, it can be really hard to be pleased with your results regardless of a good or bad swim. But one in mind is, if you have a poor heat swim or a bad swim overall in a competition, if you have a lane, you have a chance. If it's long from lane 8, from lane 0, or if it's just from the heat, if you have a lane, you have a chance. And we can dive deep into it, but really at the end of the day, it comes down to just not overthinking it, giving it a crack, and just trusting the training you've done.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what these swimmers have done just here. Mackenzie Hunter coming in with the time of 17:13.88. We've got a bit of a battle right here on our screen to come into the wall. And that is Erika Ndeko, who just got over that one. And then Gemma Apps in third position with the time 17:38.37. Nicely done. That's what I love as well, the fierceness of coming into the wall, especially when you've got that swimmer right next to you in that lane. The extra push to the end.
Yeah, credit to these girls. At 1500, personally, I think it'd be top 3 hardest events. I can tell you for sure that last 200 metres where you really hear that bell and you just get that sprint on is just beyond painful. But these girls train for it. They've put up some incredible times and they should be really proud of themselves.
And well done, Lani Pallister, with the brilliant time of 15:54.52.
Announcing the medalists for event 88, the women's 200 metre freestyle for multi-class Vic Open event. In third place, winner of the bronze medal, Stephanie Brazesi from PLC Sydney Swim. In second place, winner of the silver medal, Jasmine Greenwood from Cruise Swim Club. In first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 2 minutes 22.26 seconds with 652 multi-class points, Victoria Belando Nicholson from Yeronga Park Swim Club.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
Alrighty,
6,
so our
7,
para and
8,
able-bodied
9,
4x50
10,
relay is underway.
11,
You can hear that
12,
countdown clock going at the moment.
14, 15, 16, 17.
Yes, so
19,
Caulfield
19,
Aquatics
20,
in lane
21,
3 has begun, and then now it is Western Propulsion that are away. And so a big thank you to Cole Pierce, who joined us in the 1500
Yeah.
for a bit of a chat. It's always awesome to chat with our athletes.
He's a great man. He had a good chat with us last year as well, so good luck for him in 2024.
Absolutely, he's doing some great stuff. And then now Ballarat Gold has begun as well in lane 5.
Here's our great counter just walking past. And so Caulfield right now is in front. And moving into our breaststroke, and Ivanhoe sitting in second. But you'll see here in this sort of mixed relay that see some big lead changes often. So Ivanhoe, you can see now, really starting to pull up alongside. And Ballarat Gold there in lane 5 is moving through this breaststroke leg very well. He actually might give Ballarat the lead.
Yeah, it's looking like it. This is Urquhart in lane 5, who has just overtaken the lead here. We've got Grace in lane 3 as their next swimmer joins in the relay in the pool.
So Ballarat and Ivanhoe neck and neck now. You probably expect Ivanhoe to touch in front as they head into this freestyle now. Caulfield a bit further back. The veteran Sean Whittaker is finishing it off for Caulfield, I can see down there. And so Ivanhoe dives in front, followed by Ballarat.
And we've got Nicholas Leighton, who's just finished that leg. He's also had a great meet this weekend. But powering home, we've got Tom Golding in lane 3 for Caulfield. There's no stopping him now.
There you go, 2:32, so takes out the gold there for Ivanhoe.
Announcing the medalists for event 89, the women's 1500 metre freestyle. In third place and winner of the bronze medal, Gemma Apps from UWA West Coast Swimming. In second place and winner of the silver medal, Mackenzie Hunter from MLC Aquatic. And in first place, winner of the gold medal in a time of 15:54.52, Lani Pallister from Griffith University.
Alrighty, so our second last event of our program here, event 91, the women's 4x1 freestyle relay. This is our first heat, or first final, I should say.
Yeah, it's a brilliant swim already by Rackley Hibiscus with Piper Bryan in lane 7, leading out the front.
And so this is where these changeovers are super important.
And the crowd is still here. The crowd is cheering.
Yeah, well, it's always tradition we finish off with a 4x1 freestyle relay. It's the best way to finish the meet. Get all your teammates involved.
Oh, they're just a lot of fun. There's just like a great friendly rivalry. But yeah, Brian Piper coming into the wall first.
Out very strong there. It's be interesting how fast this first heat can go here. So entry times between 4:03. Now Rackley's ended with a 4:16, so they may have front loaded their relay. Surrey Park now looking quite strong there in lane 3. And Propulsion starting to come through there in lane 4 as well.
And it's always the best when there's a medal ceremony and you've got your whole relay team standing up there together. There's something about doing it as a team. Yeah, Surrey Park looking nice and strong. On the comeback, though, right next door is Western Propulsion. Yeah,
and Rackley's just starting to fall off the pace a little bit now, and Vic Centre's also started to move through.
It has been a big weekend here for all of our swimmers. Fantastic efforts by them all, and just a little bit of extra fun just finishing it all off. It's getting competitive already in lanes 3 and 4. Surrey Park, Western Propulsion. Surrey Park just out in front still here with Mia Holler. So the real question is, Tim, is who has backed their fastest swimmer and popped them last?
Yeah, we'll find out here. It's hard to say. I think a lot of teams these days like to go fastest to slowest. So I guess it depends on your strengths of your team and who can swim your anchor. But Maria Holopova, they call her down there at Surrey Park, having a very good swim. Caitlin Huell having a good swim there from Propulsion. Got them in second at this point. And Rackley's fought back, and in the middle there, Vic Centre also staying in this race still.
And there we go, our final swimmers in the water for this relay. Our 4x100 for the girls. Our open women's. Surrey Park streaming out in head. Melissa Sharp.
Yeah, so Surrey Park are hanging on to that lead. It looks like Propulsion's got themselves into second. Remember, it's a timed final, so if heat 1 goes fast enough, they can still medal.
Yeah, you never know. Magic can happen in the relays.
Yeah.
This is where teams lift.
However, Propulsion is coming back pretty strong here in this second 50. I'm not sure they're going to have enough room to reel them in here. So it looks like heat 1. Surrey Park is going to take it out. And they do take that one out there. So 3:59, they've gone under 4 minutes. That's a good first final there. So it puts a bit of pressure on heat 2. Alrighty, so our second and final of this 4x1 freestyle relay. It's on the line here. These girls, last race of the night, last race of the meet. They're going to put everything they got into it, finish with a bang.
Yeah, and MLC off to a brilliant start, or I should say, UWA West Coast off to a brilliant start in lane 8.
Flying over there in lane 8. This is, whoa, out at 26.7. So Nunawading second at this stage at 27.8.
Yeah, then it's lane 4. We've got the Nunawading Swimming Club with the cap and the purple bathers. But it is Sylvia Skalzeko from UWA in the lead.
So
second swimmer
UWA's,
up.
they're taking a big lead to start with here. 55.8. That is a very fast first 100.
And Tim, I just love the changeovers. They're just such a beautiful thing to watch. They're so seamless, and it's really important to shave off that time.
Yeah, well, you can make up so much ground off a good changeover or potentially lose so much ground. And especially in a 4x1, there's not much room for margin. So you've got to nail those changeovers, nail those turns, but also your finish. It's actually really important that the swimmer swimming into the wall measures up their finish so that the person diving in can measure their start. Looks like Nunawading might be in front now.
Yeah, so Surrey Park at the top, trying to climb in it. And then we've got Caulfield in 5 in the middle of the pool in the mix. But even Steven at the moment, UWA down the bottom and Nunawading in 4 as we come to the halfway point. Our third swimmer,
Caulfield looking quite strong there too, in third position. So we've got sort of 3 teams in this race right now, but perhaps UWSC might drop off the pace a little bit here as we come into these last 2 swimmers. Nunawading B also looking quite strong now, and over there MLC, don't sleep on MLC, whether they've got something left in the tank.
Well, in lane 4, Olivia Lafoe having a brilliant weekend at the Victorian Open Champs, and she's finishing it off with the relay in the third leg, 2:23.22.
She swam well on that 200 backstroke and the 50 backstroke, so she won both those this weekend.
Well, they'll be vying to see if they can get another medal, and for the team nonetheless. Lane 5 chasing to Caulfield.
So we've got a good battle on for second now between Caulfield, Surrey Park and Nunawading B. UWSC's probably just dropped off the pace a little bit.
We'll see what they've done with this final swimmer that they've got.
Yeah, it looks like Nunawading's going to be hard to catch from here. But a good battle on for that bronze medal, because it looks like Caulfield sitting in second, Surrey Park and Nunawading B battling out for that third position.
Yeah, they really backed the end of their relay there with their faster swimmers. And the final 50 metres, Isabel Boyd really charging home here.
Yeah, it's going to be a commanding win here for Nunawading.
And then still sticking with it, we have Caulfield Aquatics.
So coming into the wall now, Nunawading B are looking for that bronze medal, but it looks like Nunawading A takes it out, 3:49. Caulfield in seconds. And Nunawading B picks up the bronze, followed by Surrey Park there.
Yeah, seconds in that for that final medal. Great times and great vibes on pool deck. Lots of cheering and celebrations there.
Yeah, you see the swimmers getting around each other. We've got one more event to go. The boys, 4x1 freestyle. It's always pretty loud on deck when the boys come out for this one. Speaking to Elliot yesterday, he says that...
Presenting medals for event 90, the mixed 200-metre medley relay for para and able-bodied. In third place, winners of the bronze medal, Ballarat Gold Swimming Club, with Sarah Howe, Tom Urquhart, Miller Stott and Anna Layton. In second place, winners of the silver medal, Caulfield Aquatics, with Max Bosley, Amber Stelling, Nicholas Layton and Sean Whittaker. And in first place, winners of the gold medal in a time of 2 minutes 32.32 seconds, Ivanhoe Swim, with Madeline Fox, Grace Ryder, Eli Billman and Tommy Golding.
Alrighty, our last event of the program, event 92, the men's 4x1 freestyle relay. 2 Melbourne teams in this one, Yarra Plenty, Melton, DVE and Ivanhoe. And starting very strong there is the Melbourne Swimming Club in lane 4.
Yeah, and it's been a fantastic Open Champs that we have had here, as you just saw the medal presentation. Lots of fun photos and vibes. Please tag us, Swimming Victoria, who've done an amazing job putting on this event.
So Felix Dressel de Bruin having a very strong swim there in lane 4. His teammate alongside him from Melbourne also looking pretty strong in lane 5. And over the far side, Melton, Yarra Plenty and DVA having a good battle. So 52.6, he's gone out very fast there. Felix Dressel de Bruin. As we know, it's a time final, so this first heat can throw something down fast and can win a medal.
Yeah, and Yash Paktai continuing his work there 4 seconds out in front.
Yeah, it's a big lead for him now, but DVE having a very good second swimmer here. So it looks like it's going to be Melbourne followed by, look, I reckon DVE going to be touching in second place here. And Melbourne, so these three teams have just created a bit of a gap now in the rest of the field. So can Melbourne hang on and take out this first final? We'll find out.
Yeah, neck and neck in that second position at the moment.
Yeah.
That's
Got
Melbourne.
sort of groups at the moment. You've got the back three there. You've got Ivanhoe, Yarra Plenty and Melton all in a line. Then you've got Melbourne's B team and DVE, and then you've got out in front Melbourne's A team. Coached by Ian Pope, the great Ian Pope over there. You can see him on the other side of the pool. Writing a few times down. He's got his little stopwatch and clipboard out.
Yeah, it's getting noisy up in here at MSAC.
Here we go into the final swimmer, so it's going to be hard to catch Melbourne from here.
Looking for those smooth transitions and changeovers. They're all in the water now.
So I think Melbourne's going to take out this first heat now. An entry time of 3:36. Let's see how close they are to that 3:36 range. If he comes back under 30, yeah, we're looking pretty much bang on, I reckon, for that 3:36 mark. Maybe 3:36 high. And so Melbourne B sitting in second, although DVF fighting them all the way through to the finish.
Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a battle there. Very strong here for Melbourne Swimming Club's A team.
3:36, yeah, so bang on that entry time, so 3:36 there. So Melbourne B in second, DVE in third.
And it was a close finish with our final swimmers as well. All right, that time is noted, 3:36.30.
Alrighty, our last event of the night. You can hear the slapping. The big boys are on deck. 4x1 free. This will be quick. All eyes on those middle three teams there. Caulfield, Melbourne Propulsion and Nunawading A.
And here's those results again from our first heat.
It's always interesting to see that Nunawading aren't in the fastest lane here. So Propulsion have upset them a couple of years before this. Alrighty, here we go. Final event of the program. 4x1 men's freestyle relay. Looks a great start there from Nunawading in lane 5. Also going well there was lane 2. Looks like MLC.
Yeah, huge energy coming from the pool here, as you can see. Look at the power in the water. This is our faster heat. Nunawading, their A team, getting that first touch.
Yeah, Nunawading out, leading us through that first 50.
This is the final event and the final heat of the championships. Please wait around at the end. We will have 2 medal presentations to take place for the women's event, 91, and also for this event. So it would be lovely to have a crowd still here in order to celebrate those medal presentations.
Yeah, so our bigger, older guys are in this final heat here compared to our sort of younger brigade in that first final. So Nunawading have a commanding lead here now. Followed by Propulsion, and in third place there we have Surrey Park.
Yeah, leading out nice and strong. Like, they're fighting for it. It's a feisty battle out there.
Yeah, Propulsion have made up a bit of ground here, though. So, moving to our third leg now. So, Nunawading have a commanding lead. Surrey Park in third. Propulsion still in second. And what can MLC do here and Caulfield?
Yeah, Tim, we're over halfway at the moment. Where's your money lying?
Yeah, well, Nunawading, what a great turn there it was. Great breakout there, extending their lead now. This is going to be hard to catch them here.
Yeah, you don't think anyone can catch him?
No, I don't think so, not from here. Will Petrick is moving away from the field now.
Well, that's
not traditionally a good 100 free, not as strong in his 100 freestyle, I should say, not his main event, but he's looking great. And we have a good battle on, though, for second and third between Propulsion, Surrey Park and Nunawading B. So, looks like Nunawading A is going to take out the gold, but who wants that silver? Is it going to be Propulsion, Nunawading or Surrey Park? And here comes Nunawading now into their last turn.
And Western Propulsion really lifting there in that 50. Securing second posse.
Coming down now, 25 metres to swim. So Nunawading, if this is a statement swim, it's going to be a big win here. Propulsion's going to get second. Oh, it's a good battle on for third, though. It's hard to pick, actually. Nunawading B, maybe, or MLC.
It is getting wild in here with the energy.
And who's going to get the touch? Oh, MLC. MLC do get it. They get the bronze. So Nunawading, followed by Propulsion, followed by MLC. They came home hard there, MLC.
Wow, and talk about that support as well. I couldn't even hear what you were saying,
Yeah,
and you're sitting right
loud.
next to me.
That was loud. That was loud. So well swum there, boys. And that concludes our final session of racing.
It does. It's been a wonderful 2024 Victorian Open Long Course Champs. 3 days of awesome racing. And yeah, what a high to finish on with our relays.
Yeah, thank you for joining in, guys. And,
yeah, Tim, it's been great to have you on board. And it's also been great to have Kalia Marsh, who has been doing all of our pool deck interviews for this meet.
See you, Heather. As well. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in.
Announcing the medal winners for event 91, the women's 4x100 metre freestyle relay. In third place, winners of the bronze medal, Nunawading Swimming Club B team with Tani Cronin, Dakota Mavis, Jessica Wilson, Alicia Clark. In second place, winners of the silver medal, Caulfield Aquatics, with Charlotte Fay, Yunwei Kim, Sienna Shepherd, and Giselle Davey. And in first place, winners of the gold medal and the Amy Mott Trophy for the first Victorian team is Nunawading A team with Semra Olowenyi, Abby Kearney, Olivia Lafoe, and Isabella Boyd.
And there are some happy snaps right there. So good to see. There's nothing like winning a relay.
Announcing medal presentations for event 92, the men's 4x100 metre freestyle relay. In third place, winners of the bronze medal, MLC Aquatic, with Aidan Ross, James Lewena, Harry Hay and Toby McComish. In second place, winners of the silver medal, Western Melbourne Propulsion, with Kakeru Awanu, Luka Zubkic, Robbie Dillison and Joshua Senior. And in first place, winners of the gold medal, in a time of 3 minutes 22.39 seconds. Nunawading Swimming Club 18 with Xander Coates, Silas Harris, William Petrick and Will Sharp is also the winners of the Sam Harris Memorial Shield, awarded to the first placed Victorian team in the event. There is an infraction report for event 92, heat 1. The team in lane 3 has been disqualified. Swimmer number 3's feet lost touch with the starting platform before the preceding teammate touched the wall. That's event 92, heat 1, lane 3.
And that's our medal presentation, and that is a wrap for our Vic champs. Tim, what have been a couple of your highlights?
I'd say that 4x1 free to finish off with. I love watching the girls and the boys in that 4x1 to finish the meet. Such a good way to conclude things, bit of team camaraderie. And then also watching Emma McKeon's 100 freestyle, 53.00 yesterday, and looked easy. So she's in for another big year of racing.
Absolutely, and she had an all-comers record, as well as Kelly McEwen. We've had our Olympians, our Dolphins, we've had our Paralympians as well. It's been great to have the World Para Series back here again at MSAC, and all part of our Vic Open Champs. So it's been a good time.
Been a good time. We'll see you guys all again next year.
Absolutely. Thanks for
joining
joining
in.
us.
See you later.